Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. How is everyone? How is everyone? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Renee. How is everyone? Hi, Clara. Hi, Hottie Popo. You got some good news to share with us? Aloha. Everybody, whoever speaks Spanish, say hola to Lou. Hola, Lou. Buena noche. Happy to see you here. So, how are you guys? How is everyone? How is everyone? Hi, Annette. Hi, Danina. Hi, Care. Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to see you, everyone. How have you guys all been? I have been working on a bunch of stuff. Hi, Linda. You're flipping fabulous. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, everybody's saying, hola, Lou. Hi, CJ. Hail, Shelly. That's right, Renee. Hail, Shelly. Hi, Samantha. How are you? You guys, I just cleaned off my desk, and I will show you a couple things I've been working on. I made a video for the video hop. Hi, Amanda. I made a video for the video hop of, hi, Becky. Everybody say hi to Becky. I think she's new. Are you new, Becky? Is this your first time here? So, for those of you, you were just talking to Pat. She's having a rough time. Okay, we will totally keep her in our prayers. Everybody say hello to Pat. Hello, Pat. So I have been working on a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. And for those of you, I see that a bunch of you guys joined the Creative Arts Collaboration. Now, you've been here before, Becky. Well, welcome back. Everybody's telling you, hi, Pat. Lynn is saying hi. Lucinda is saying hi. Hi, Lucinda. Clara is. Brenda is. Renee is. Renee says hello. Love you, Pat. Samantha is. Care is. Diana is. Becky is. Grace is. Hi, Grace. Hi, Diana. Amanda is. Lizard. Hey, Lizard. How are you? Lizard 503. Tell us your first name. So I've been working on a bunch of stuff. So I saw that some of you guys have joined the Creative Arts Collaboration, the CAC on Facebook. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, we send you so much love. Hi, Emily. You're crafting up a storm? Well, if you guys had seen my desk about 5 minutes ago, you'd have been like, oh my gosh, it's a total mess. So I made these really cool little bookmarks or book charms, and I did a video of them. Hi, Cassandra. I did a video for the Creative Arts Collaboration. So it's going to be coming out, I think they'll be posting and going live on the 1st. So I'm not going to show you how I made them, but you guys can watch that video, and then maybe in another live we can make them together. So I made a bunch of these, but I'm going to use them for my giveaway. For my part of my giveaways with, hi, BJ. Sending you lots of love, BJ. Hello, Samantha. Samantha's saying, hello, Hottie Popo. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Tammy. So what's cool about these little journaling charms is you can see they hang out the bottom of your journal, but you can make them, or bookmarks. I like bookmarks too. No, you know what these are? They are stripped muslin. I made them out of muslin. I have a huge, I think I still have it right here because I had all the beads out. This big thing of muslin, and I just cut it and stripped it. Hi, Linda. So anyway, if you guys wait a couple of days, there'll be a video on there, and it's going to be in support of, hi, Sherry. It's going to be in support of Creative Arts Collaboration, the video hop. And how that's going to work is there'll be a list of people in the description box below, and you watch the video, you watch mine first if I happen to be the person that's your contact person, and then you like and subscribe, comment, and then you go to the next one and the video hop in the description box until you've completed all of them. Yeah, so if you guys wait till February 1st, you'll get to see these, but these are going to be part of my giveaway. Part of my birthday extravaganza giveaway. So I'm excited about that. I made them out of all kinds of things, but I was kind of into this torn muslin thing. Don't ask me why. You know how things like come sometimes? So I was into this sort of torn muslin thing, but then I made some out of that Snug Hug seam binding too. So I don't know if you guys are, I know, Linda, they're so fun and easy. Oh my gosh. And addictive. And I think the best part about them is you can give them as gifts to anybody because you don't have to be a journaler. You can just put them in your books if you read books, right? I also, if you're a reader, an avid reader, which I am. But I made a bunch to give away because I'm doing my giveaway for my birthday extravaganza in February. And then I made some out of this eyelash material, which I know you guys all have this eyelash yarn, right? Anyway, I made it out of eyelash yarn. I made it out of Snug Hug. I made more of them out of eyelash yarn. I sort of tried to use, my motto this year is going to be use it or lose it because I have more stuff. Hi, Laura. So I'm going to be using as much as I can. So I made these out of that eyelash trim. The eyelash trim's a little bit trickier when it has like these extra little fibers in it to pull it through the beads, but I walk you through it. And so I'll do, depending upon when the video hop is, I may show how to do it as a part of the live stream for my birthday week. One of the live stream. I like the muslin too. I'm kind of addicted to it. You guys should have seen me. You guys, I've been live streaming so much. Hi, Patricia. I have been live streaming so much. You guys want to have a laugh? But I can't make a regular video. Hi, Joyce. I have been live streaming so much I can't make a regular video. So ridiculous. It's like, and then of course, the law of probabilities for me was like ridiculous because every single time I turned around, like it was ridiculous. It took me, I want to say it took me the better part of 4 or 5 hours to make the video for this video hop because, okay, my neighbor in the middle, I started out in the daylight, you guys, and then my neighbor next door decided in daylight he didn't start. He decided in the dark to start using a chainsaw. It was like everything that could possibly happen as far as, my I Love Lucy life happened. So, with the exception, no mouse. I didn't have the cat with mouse. Although I did have that just a few minutes ago. The cat brought in a mouse. If you guys had seen my table earlier, it was so bad. So I will definitely give you guys a full-on tutorial. I show you in that little video that's coming out in a couple of days. But I'll give you a full-on tutorial. I got some happy mail. I got some birthday mail. You guys, please don't feel like you have to send me anything for my birthday. I'm giving you guys gifts for my birthday, but I got this from our lovely Miss Linda. And can I tell you, hi Cheryl, can I tell you it made me cry? It made me cry. It made me cry. I had to tear the bags though to get them out because Linda taped them together and they were taped, girls. So you guys know our lovely Miss Linda. You guys know and love all the painted papers and all of her beautiful artwork that she does. She sent me some painted papers. You guys know how much I'm in love with painted papers. I don't know why. And I'm going to use some painted papers today on some stuff. I always cry. I kind of do, but I'm not going to cry now. I cried when I opened it, though. I really did. Because you guys, look, this was one of her first, she wrote me, this was one of her first implosion pendants. You guys, she does beautiful lamp work. Let me see if I can make it. Let me see. I cried, you guys. I'm like a big baby, I guess. Let me see if I can, oh, you guys. I'm telling you, let me see if I can find my Zoom. It was pretty awesome. I have to tell you, I was, didn't expect it. So, let me see. I'm bad. I'm bad. Why? Because I'm crying? I'm bad because I'm crying. They are beautiful. Wait till you see them up close. I'm trying to work with this. You guys, I'm definitely getting myself a new camera. I ordered one, and then one of them came in, and it didn't work. And I'm not all up on my. You guys, I'm like the worst when it comes to. I don't know if it's going to get any closer. The bad thing is, I was kind of spoiled when I first started. I had this really great camera, and I could run it off of my iPhone. But now I can't run it off my iPhone. Your phone is buffering. Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Okay, so look, this is an implosion bead. Now, if you guys don't know anything about lamp work, you could probably, go online and watch. You guys, I took one lamp working class, and can I tell you, I'm a metalsmith and I can do metal, but lamp working, you really need a lot of patience. I love this. I can't wait to put it on something I'm going to wear. But look at all these beads. Look at all of them. I'm in love with all of them. Look, they're all just so beautiful and unique. I can cry. I'm not crying now, but I did cry. I got the package yesterday, and I opened it, and I did cry. As a 2-year-old says, amazing. They are amazing, right, Lynn? They're just amazing. I'm like, they're very beautiful. I was so excited. Of course, I'm not in frame, and guys, there's a delay in me. So you can see they're really cool. And then look at these other ones as well. And I'm loving all of them. So I don't know how I'm going to put them together. Like, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. Look, and here's another one of those really cool implosion beads. You'll be back on in 20 minutes. Well, we're sending you love, Hottie Popo, brand new homeowner. We love you, Hottie Popo. We love you. I love you. You guys send Hottie and Bet some love. They just think they got the keys to their new house. Anyway, go online and look at how to make lampwork beads. It'll give you a greater respect for all of it, because everything has to be like, every one of these colors had to be put on one at a time. So they're beautiful. They sound good too. They do. They have a cool sound. So I was like, thank you, Linda. Thank you for that. I used to make a million years ago, maybe I'll make one with you guys. I used to make what I call like a blessing necklace. And it's where you would put all the things on it that meant something to you. And you put like special stones. Like, look at this. This is beautiful. Put special stones and special beads, and maybe you put some fibers and fabric, and I used to make them for my clients. I haven't made one in a very long time, but I think I might make one for myself, and I'm going to use some of these beads that Linda gave me. They're just beautiful. I love all of them. Love all of them. The closest thing you guys might find to a lampwork bead would be a Pandora bead. And I know some Pandora beads are handmade. But look at this. She sent me an eyeball. Is that not the most perfect thing for me? Yeah, Colleen, you can use a blessing necklace. Oh, I used to make them for my clients, Sherry, and they're really fun to make. I'll happily make one with you guys, but I love this eyeball. Linda, this is like amazing, okay? I love the eyeball. I don't know which one's my favorite, but the eyeball has to hold the second. If it's not my favorite, it's the second close. I love the eyeball. You guys know me and my eyeballs. The eyeball thing I have, but I love all of them. Now wait till you see the leaves. They're gorgeous too. The eyeball's totally me, right? Lynn's saying, thank you, Linda, for the Happy Meal too. Now wait till you see these, okay? Hi, Trace. I'm going to make some stuff for my giveaway, and I'm going to make some of those flat pins like APG Jamie, but I'm making mine out of jelly prints because that's what I've got, girls. You know me and my recycling. Okay, so wait till you see these. These are so cool. Look at these. I don't know, can you see them? Is there enough contrast? These are leaves. Aren't they beautiful? First of all, you spoiled me, Linda. You sent me so many nice things. And I have to tell you, yes, I was crying at the mailbox. Aren't they cool? So I'm loving these too. And so maybe I'll make that during my birthday week. We'll make a blessing necklace. And then I'll give you a list, before we do it, I'll give you a list of everything you need to bring. Most of it's just stuff that's sentimental to you, but you can put anything on it. It's kind of like a mixed media necklace. And then look at the painted papers, okay? So we can never have too many painted papers, but look at the painted papers that she sent me. Aren't they beautiful? Guys, I paint on junk mail. She painted like on cards. She painted on beautiful cards. I love all of them. Each one of them is like a little impressionistic painting all on its own. Right? I'm blocking the... Here, I'll do the sides so you guys can... I'll do them all on at home so you can see them. Hi, Margie. Welcome, welcome. And all you lurkers, say hi. Well, I am going to make some... I want to make some marble journaling charms. I made some with my oldest daughter's in her mid-20s, so she's 26. And when she was little, I used to make these little, you guys know those clear little marbles are flat on one side and you get them in like they usually put them in bowls for plants or in the bottom of fish bowls. I think what I'm going to do is I may use some of these to put underneath it. So what you would do is you would cut out something and it magnifies the image through the glass, and then you glue something on the back and you put a bail on it and you make a pendant. I know, right? Don't you see mountains in these paintings? Her paintings are amazing. I don't know which ones I like more. So thank you so much, Linda. I love them all. So I think I may use some of those in the jewelry, but a blessing necklace, Laura, is something I used to make for my clients when I used to... You guys, at one point in my life, I told you guys I'm a gypsy. At one point in my life, I always have done the woo-woo, but at one point in my life, I used to do much more hands-on healing work. And in my hands-on healing work, I would make clients that would come to me blessing necklaces. Saying that, I haven't done it in a really long time, but I think Linda has inspired me because she has given me so many cool things. Now, let me fix the zoom on my camera because it's zoomed way too close. So you guys hang out with me during the week of February 12th to... Hang out with me the week of February 12th to February 18th. And I will make a blessing necklace with you guys. And I'll make a few other things. Make a blessing necklace, and I'll show you how to make those fabric bookmarks. And maybe what I'll do is on the day that I show you what we're making, I'll do the giveaway of the thing we're making on that day. All lurkers are welcome. All lurkers are welcome. Hi, Kath. How are you? So, but I'll give you guys a list ahead of time. And for those of you that want to participate in the birthday extravaganza, head on over to Crafting Mamas. I'm going to be much more event-oriented on there, and I will, and I'll share with you and show you. Okay, so what we're going to make, if you guys watched APG Jamie, Artist Poet Girl Jamie, one of our lovely crafting mamas, who I love her on YouTube, and if you guys have not subscribed, to her channel, head on over. She made these pins, these little flat pins, okay? And so I made some I made mine are looking like feathers. She used beautiful die cuts. And I used book pages that I had coffee dyed. And I'm going to give some of these away during my birthday week, but I thought maybe we can make them together because I have to make a bunch of stuff to give away. And so I made these. So I'm going to make them out of jelly prints and book pages and stuff I have. Because not everybody has a die cutting machine, although I love hers. I'm kind of tempted to try and get that little die that she had because she made hers out of like little medicine bottles. So I ordered these on Wish, and can I tell you something? They came in like less than a week. I ordered them. If Cassandra's here, she knows because I told her maybe she should order some for her daughter, for her granddaughter. They were 98 cents. I think I paid 98 cents for these. I ordered from 2 different companies because I thought, hey, for $1 or $2, let me just see. And I ordered colored jelly prints. So if you go on to Wish, you should have kept the package, but I don't have the package. It just comes in an envelope that's from China. So if you go on to Wish and you type in ballpoint pen refills or something like that, this is what comes up. And I ordered colored ones, and these are gel pens. Okay, so I ordered this, and these were $1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, so 24 for $1. Whose birthday is it? It's Cheryl's birthday. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday, Cheryl. They did come quick, Cassandra. I didn't know if I was going to get them in time for my birthday week. So I figured I was going to have to go down to Office Max or whatever and buy some plain ones. But these were $1 for 24. And then I think I paid $2 and got 50. Okay, from 2 different companies. So let's all sing happy birthday to Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cheryl. Happy birthday to you, and many more. So I thought this would be cool, and so this is what I'm going to make today. I'm going to make, I'll link Jamie's video in the description box below so you can see hers. And hi, Sarita. So you can see her video, and I'm going to do my version, and all of these are going to be giveaways for my birthday week extravaganza. So if you guys want to make along, it's not so hard. To make along, all you need is your painty papers. So I got out some of my painty papers, and maybe some of these, maybe I'll stamp on some of these before I got my painty papers. I got my coffee dyed book pages. I got this one I think is Glimmer Mist sprayed, and I got some Painty Magazine pages. Figure I'll make a bunch out of all of them, and we'll decide which ones we like better. So that is what I'm going to do. Oh, thanks, Brenda. You're just being kind, but I appreciate it. We love you gals. So how is everyone feeling? We got you teary-eyed. Cheryl, it's your birthday. Got to celebrate your birthday. Hey, if I'm faced with celebrating my birthday, everybody got to celebrate their birthday. Can't just be me. Can't just be moi in my birthday. How are you guys feeling for this whole full moon extravaganza? Anybody want to discuss what they're going through or feeling or whatever? Anybody want to share? Please share. Please, please, please share. I know for some of you, I got a message from a couple of you today that some stuff is going on. So I'm always game to hear about what's going on with everybody. Happy birthday, Cheryl. We wish you the best birthday. Yeah, girl, I have birthday issues, okay? I'm not going to lie. That's what I'm going to celebrate with you guys. And I'm not going to be all upset. I'm using Carla's, my favorite Carla caged fish stamp. I mean, she turned me onto this stamp, and you guys, it's addictive, this stamp. This concentric circle stamp is addictive. And I'm going to put some ink on this so that I have some patterns on my painted paper. So that when I don't have any tape. So how's this whole thing been making you feel? Tammy says she's very stressed. She had surgery. You have surgery in a week. Okay, so make sure you stay around for the woo-woo, Tammy, and we'll work on that. Talk to Liz. You know, Liz has been doing, you guys know that I gave all of you, every single one of you, the gift of 30 days of woo-woo for December. And if you guys were still around, you still have the links, all the links are still live. So I can tell you, Liz has been listening. And you know, Liz has had, this will be her 3rd surgery. She just had it, and I talked with her a little bit briefly before the surgery. She tries to come and do the woo-woo when we do it. You guys, all it does is it puts you in alignment with you, but it also helps you release any sort of stress and fears you're having. Hi, Carla, Casey, and Daniel. We're happy to see you. You feel kind of blah from the full moon? Well, I think it really hits full on tomorrow. You're seeing the doctor tomorrow, Brenda? Okay. So we'll put you all in our prayers for your upcoming surgery. But please, you guys, go back and take advantage of that. And I'm not telling you because it's me. Because girls, it's not really me. I mean, it's me, but it's not me. A friend of mine was destashing her craft room, and she sent me a bunch of Hero Art stamp pads. And I'm not up on all the stamp. Guys, I've always done like sort of my own version of mixed media art. So, and I've never been like a traditional card maker or anything like that. In fact, you know, I told you guys I bought my die cutting machine so that I could make aluminum can earrings. I told you guys my whole story about that. So I am not up on all these stamp pads, but she was letting go of a bunch of stamp pads, and she contacted me. And she said, I think if anybody would love them, it would be you, because you're not, basically because I'm not a stamper. So you're saying you have aches and pains randomly. Okay. You always notice you feel full a few days before the full moon. That's yeah, definitely. You feel crazy tired? Even though you're crazy tired, not sleeping. Well, that's pretty common for a full moon. Yeah, finding it hard to sleep the full moon. Okay. Well, okay, so if you guys think about how the full moon affects the tides in the ocean, and when you think about your body being made up of mostly water, can you get it? Can you understand, like, you know, when your body's made up of mostly water and you are in your, you know, it does affect you in many ways. Okay, so you're going through the same thing, Danina. You're feeling off after dinner. Oh no. This stamp is cool. It's a Hero Arts concentric circle stamp, and it's retired. But if you head on over to Caged Fish, Carla, who has a channel here on YouTube called Caged Fish, she is the queen of collage, and she streams every Tuesday in the daytime. Guys, you should definitely head over and learn some stuff from her. She's amazing. She actually shows you how to make this. What email do you want to post? I'm sorry, Lynn, I missed the whole thing. What am I supposed to say? Belinda, it's not just the light, it's not just the physical light. It is, so think about the tides. Yes, you can post your email. Of course you can for Heather. Absolutely. Um, if you think about how the ocean responds to the tides of the moon, we're all connected. Somehow we think that we're not connected. You know, that the earth has her own thing and we're separate and all that. But really, you guys, we're just as much part of the earth as anything else. So, um, you know, we're all experiencing and going through the similar experiences of, but we're not separate. So when you guys realize that you're not separate and you realize that you see how the moon and all the planets and all they affect the tides and things right here in our home, our lovely Gaia, you realize, and you're part of it, you realize that it's all part of it too. So we're not separate from all of it. So if you guys want to make some painty papers along, I'm going to make these flat pins. And so all you need to do to make the pins is you need whatever you're going to make it, like the paper. And I'm going to make mine into these feathers because I figured, you know, I do have some dies. I could have gotten out some dies. But many of you guys don't have a die cutting machine. And sometimes I think it's nice to make something everyone can make. But that's just me. And I'm not saying that I do love my die cutting machine, you guys. I love, love, love it. Hi, New York Freestyle. So if you guys understand that and you say, wow, you know, it's affecting the moon and my body's made up of how much water and, you know, we're all going to be experiencing a similar, I don't want to say upheaval, but, you know, it's not going to feel like the same day as yesterday. The full moon is a great time to release things that no longer work for you in your life, whatever that is. You don't even need to focus on it. Hi, Carla. Well, I think it's the beginning of it in some areas, Carla. I don't know if it's everywhere, but it is the beginning. So you guys see there's Miss Caged Fish with a K. Go on over, click on her name, go subscribe, and you guys will enjoy her live streams. Yes, we do have about the same makeup amount of water in our body as the Earth has. I agree. It won't let you post spelled out. Oh. Well, Heather, maybe go on over and join our Facebook group. You know what? YouTube is going through a lot of changes. Like, it wouldn't let me post a link last week. And if you notice, some of the links that people are posting for their shops and stuff are no longer working. You guys, I think YouTube's having its own moment. So I'm going to let this dry before I cut it up because I don't know how long that stamp needs to dry. But better than having a big old mess. I'm going to go ahead and use some of the ones I already have. I've already made. Now, you guys go on over and watch Artist Bold Girl, Jamie, APG Jamie. She will show you how she made hers. Making mine just a little different because I don't have, first of all, she made hers with mini pins, which are awesome, but I couldn't find mini pins. And then I just got over it and just bought the gel pins. But I'm using jelly prints for mine. So tonight when we do it, hey Sherry, hey Mary. Tonight when we do our woo-woo, you can just let go. You can just let go of stuff that's not working for you. And it can be anything. Okay, so I'll show you my version of her version. And so what I did was I just decided, because my pen is going to hang off a little bit. See how my pen is hanging off just a little bit at the bottom? So I decided, you know, that I'm going to put mine's going to go down like this far. And then all I did was decide how wide you want yours. You could cut it in strips. They could be uniform, but you guys know me. I can't do anything like the same. Guys, I don't know what it is about me, but I don't know. You could cut yours in strips and do it like a whole assembly line. I will tell you it's a great way to use up your book pages. Okay, this is the very exciting, this is my version of her version. Now this one might be too small, so maybe I'll double it. I could have cut it double already, but I didn't because, guys, it's not how I roll today. But it's a great way to use up all your book pages, and if you've got a lot of coffee dyed paper, it's kind of fun. This is stuff you could include in your Happy Mail if you wanted to include it in your Happy Mail for, you could include it in your Happy Mail for anything. It is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Super easy make. Cassandra, I say make these for your it's your niece, yeah? For your niece's birthday? I say go for it. It is super, super fun, super easy. Once you have the pens. And you know the other reason why I got these is because these have little tiny caps on them. These little gel pens came with caps. So I thought that was kind of cool. Silly as it is, that's why I did it. Okay, now you need your glue. You need your glue. You're letting go? I'm letting go too, you guys. In my meditation today, I let go of a bunch of stuff. I let go of a bunch of stuff. So, now I don't remember if she thought this up or if she saw somebody else do it, because my mind doesn't work that way anymore. I'm using a little bit of watered down Aleene's Thick Designer Tacky Glue. Do any of you guys do this? Do you take the ends of the bottles of your glue and put water in it and then just use it till it's done? That's what I'm doing. Now, I will tell you, you need to let them completely dry before you need to let them completely dry. You should work on some wax paper if you're using like this watery glue like me. You do need to let them completely dry before you cut them into your feathery shape. At least that is what I have found for myself. Okay, but you guys, you know what? It's a trial and error. You figure out what works for you. So this is all I did, is I glued them together, and I made sure that one side has like, I'll hold up the ones that are dry. And it's okay if you rip it and it doesn't work out perfect. It all ends up working out perfect in the end. Don't ask me how and why it does, but it does. So don't get all upset, because I ripped one of them that I did earlier, and it still worked out. And it still worked out. But it's good that you can see that it ripped a little, because I'm going to go ahead and patch it. Let me see if I can patch it with something from here. So this happened to me on one of the other ones that I did, was that I had put, maybe your glue doesn't need to be as wet as mine. I had not put enough or put too much or used my credit card and scraped it off a little too much, and I'm just going to put this one up here like this. You guys, when you dry it and you cut it, you will not even notice your mess ups. It is for me, it's a forgiving process. Now, if you use a dye, I can't tell you, because I don't know. And you guys could add like sequins and all kinds of embellishments. I mean, I might go back and do all that later, but I'm not doing it today. So you got to let it dry, just like this. Let it dry. Let it dry. I love, well, thanks, Mary. I like painting paper. I'm a little bit into it. Hi, Mary Kay. There you are, APG. There she is, you guys. APG Jamie, artist, poet, girl. Jamie. This is her idea. So go on over. Now that you see her name come up, go on over and subscribe. I think she calls hers, what do you call your video, Jamie? Flat pens or medicine bottle flat pens? What do you call it? But after our live stream is over, I will link it in the description box of this journal. Of this video. So I will link it. There are 3 Marys in the room. Awesome. Hey, Mitz. How are you? How are you, Miss Mitzi? I will say magazine pages are a little bit more delicate than some of my, you guys know my go-to Tom Clancy novels, right? I like the book pages. Do you think Tom Clancy would die to know that I craft with his books? Do you think that, like, if we told Tom Clancy, Tom, Shelley likes to craft with your book pages. She says that your book pages are awesome. She likes to craft with your book pages. What do you guys think Tom Clancy would say? Do you think he would be mildly amused, or do you think he'd be completely insulted? Yay! Hottie Popo's in the house. I bought these on Wish. I was just saying, Mary Kay, I bought them on Wish for $1. I bought 24 of them for $1, and then I bought 50 of them for $2, and they got here in like a week. So you go on Wish, you go on ballpoint pens, and these are actually gel pens because they came with, Jamie made hers out of mini pens, okay? I wanted mini pens, but I couldn't find mini pens, okay? And so I couldn't find mini pens, so I got what I could find. That is what I did. I got what I could find. Got what I could find, my friends. So maybe, Jamie, you can tell everybody where you got your mini pens, because I don't know where you got them. You guys, how many of you guys are really doing this whole, or getting all upset over this whole YouTube thing? Are any of you guys still in the midst of feeling left out, or whatever's going on with this YouTube monetization thing? Or are any of you super close and you just need like watch hours, or you need just a few more subs? And I'm not talking about people that are just starting out. I'm talking about people that are almost to the 1,000 subscriber threshold and the 4,000 hour threshold. It really affects you guys first, because the ones that aren't anywhere near, we don't even know what they're going to do. But you have this sort of grace period until February 20th to get your 4,000 viewed hours. Okay, so Jamie's saying she got her mini pens from the Dollar Tree and King Dollar. And a friend of hers found some at Dollar General. Hey, Pam. Hi, Happy Ray. We're happy to see you. You guys all say hi. All you lurkers say hi. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us, I am making these flat pens. I got the idea from APG Jamie, artist, poet, girl Jamie. You guys go on over and check out her channel, and I will link her video in the description box below. But I'm making mine out of book pages and out of jelly prints and I'm going to give them away during my birthday extravaganza week starting February 12th. So I'm making a glue mess. I am making a glue mess. So you guys go on over and subscribe and like to her channel so you can check it out. I'm doing my version of her version. So her version is better than mine because she used die cuts. My version is not as good because I didn't, guys. Because, you guys, it's just how my life works some days. And I don't know if any of these are racy because they could very well be racy book pages. I don't know because I didn't really read them. So if you guys get one of these in a giveaway and you get a racy book page, just think of that as being a bonus. Think of that as being a bonus in the works. A bonus in the works. So these are coffee dyed book pages and jelly printed pages that I'm making them out of. So first thing you need to do is you need to find the pen inserts. And so APG is saying she did hers with beautiful little mini pens. Guys that live in Hawaii, that was not ever happening here. I was never going to find any mini pens. We don't have dollar stores and that sort of thing. But she said that that's where she found hers. So if you guys go on over to your dollar store, you might find mini pens. I got mine from Wish, and I bought the gel pens. And because they came in party colors. You love my bonuses. I'm ridiculous, right, Mary Kay? Aloha, Julie. Happy to see you. But you know what, Trace? You may already meet the guidelines. And this is all I'm going to tell you. And I know you're like a big proponent of not wanting your monetization. So I'm just going to share with you guys my fear. And then hopefully none of it will come true. Okay? So besides being like sort of a gypsy artist and a woo-wooer, I used to run a very successful business. I've done it for many people. Anyway, YouTube all boils down to money, you guys. And so if YouTube is offering a free forum and a free content, if you had to pay for this as like a forum, like a blog style forum, or I'm sure some of you guys have belonged to some of those forums like Craftsy and all that, right? Well, they have to pay for their memberships, and they have to pay for, it's usually based on the number of people that are using it. So think about it, millions of people use YouTube. To run the servers that they have, and it's probably multiple servers, it's probably not one server. It costs. It's not, we're doing it for free. I'm putting up my content for free, and you guys are watching it for free. But somebody's paid for it. So my thought is this, is that if you don't at least try for the monetization, you guys know when you come up in recommended videos, disassemble your pens away, Mary Kay. Disassemble your pens. There are no sacred pens in my house, you guys. I have an 11-year-old. I had to tell her she couldn't take these. I would give her some after I made them all. So you have to let it dry thoroughly before you cut. You don't have to, but it gums up your scissors. So, and I'm sorry if I'm going on this rant, and we've been talking about it for a while. So this is my thought, is that if before now, anybody could say, hey, I want my videos to be monetized. There was no guideline. There was no, you could have one video and you could have it monetized. And if somebody, you wouldn't get paid until you've accumulated $100 worth of credit. And you guys, if you go and look at your analytics, if you are monetized, it takes tens of thousands of views before you even make a penny. Because it's all about how many people watch the ads and if they click on them and all kinds of stuff. And and you cannot watch, you don't get paid for watching your own ads, okay? So, yes, it's 4,000, it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 viewed hours in a 12-month period. That's what the guidelines are, okay? It's 4,000 viewed hours in a 12-month period, and it is 1,000 subs. That's the monetization. That's the new guideline for monetization. So my thought was this, is that am I going to come up, if I'm not monetized, whether I make a lot of money off of it or not, and can I tell you girls, I don't. I mean, I think you have to like have, guys, I think it took me a year to make $100. It took me a year to get up enough, and that was with like, one of the videos I had like, 30,000 views, right? Because it's not just the view part, it's the part where people actually click on the ads, right? So my thought is, because I think like this, and maybe I'm being pessimistic, but I can't see how, is YouTube only going to recommend videos that are monetized? Because after all, it's a business. It is a business. It's got to stay afloat. Is it only going to recommend channels that are monetized? So that means that in your search engine, this is just questions I have, you guys. I don't know if this is what's going to happen. So that means like when you type in the search bar, are you going to only be able to find people that are monetized? I mean, it means as a YouTube artist, you're going to have to do more work. You're going to have to, link your videos to Pinterest and link them to Instagram and link them on your Facebook page and that sort of thing. And granted, I mean, unless you're like some amazing like marketer, it's not so much to help you, but it's like many people use YouTube as a forum for their own creativity. So my thought is, and I know you're sort of anti-ads, Trace, but if you don't monetize your channel, are you going to even be able to get new subscribers? How will people find you? Are you going to come up in their searches? Are they just going to let the searches be free like they were before? So, I don't know. You guys pipe in. Give me your 411. So for those of you that are close to well, I mean, you're right, Danina. Maybe there will be somebody else that comes up, and maybe there'll be a new version of YouTube because I'm mixing like thick glue with thin glue because my thin glue was like ripping my magazine pages. So I'm mixing full strength with my watered down just because, So my only thought is this: is that if you're close to being monetized, so Trace, I don't know how many viewed hours you have. And they're hours that are viewed by people. You can go through it. It tells you in minutes. You have to convert it to hours. And I don't think in the arts community, people make a lot of money. I know in the gaming community they do, using YouTube. But I don't think they do in the arts community. So if you guys are interested in growing your YouTube channel, go on over and join Creative Arts Collaboration on Facebook. You guys, I'm just a member in that group. I'm not, like, I don't get anything for you joining. I don't want you to think that it's not even my group. I'm just a member. But it's a great group of some very well-established YouTube artists as well as people that just start out. And it was started by two lovely YouTube artists here on YouTube, the Art Sherpa, Cinnamon Cooney, and Maridol Abrams, which is, I can't say her channel. Is it the Mary Atelier? But you know what? I'll post that in the description box below too, so you guys. Now, Cinnamon, she has got 300. She has 300. She has 300,000 subscribers. Now, if she's going to make a Facebook group, what is in it for her, you guys? She doesn't need us. She doesn't need to drag us along. She believes in supporting artists. She has 300,000 subscribers. This is her group, Creative Arts Collaboration, hers and Maridol Abrams. So, you know, are you leaving, Em? Good night, Em. We love you. We hope you have a wonderful evening. Okay, but Mary, it doesn't work like that. You can't put your views have to come from an outside channel. They have to come from an outside channel, an outside subscriber, an outside thing. So the reason I'm asking is, so Tracy needs 1,000 hours. So if everybody could go on over and celebrate her channel, it's called It's Nana's Place. And if you like the content she delivers, which is really good content, I might add her to your playlist. And you guys put her on your playlist and leave your playlist running. You know? So go on over and join Creative Arts Collaboration and get to know some of these very amazing, very well-established artists who are giving of their love and time to little artists like me. Hi, Rita! To little artists like me and you. And go on over and join that group. I've learned a lot. You guys, and I don't even know how I came to even join the group. You know, I don't even know how I even came to join the group. So, now you guys got my 411 on every ridiculousness possible. APG, these are kind of addictive, okay? These are kind of addictive. I could see myself, like, once I break out my dies, and I'm gonna see what I have. I don't know what dies I have. You use those cool little bottles. I don't have that die, but my pens are too big for that. I wonder what big dies I have. I think I might have maybe I have a butterfly die? I don't know. I don't know, but these are a little bit addictive, APG. See? And I wouldn't even be addicted to, I wouldn't even know about it if it wasn't for APG Jamie, artist poet girl Jamie, who I love used to watch. She is a fellow Texan, like me, even though I live in Hawaii. We're actually from the same area. You know, it's kind of freaky. It's me and you and Susan we probably all know some of the same people. Tracy has 3,000 hours, so she needs another 1,000 hours, and you have to gain that by February 20th. Hadi Popo is in the house. Yes, Hadi Popo's here. So if you guys go on over and subscribe to It's Nana's Place, like and subscribe. You guys like, subscribe, and comment, even if you don't like the video. Just say, I watched it. Thanks for sharing. You know what I love about Cinnamon Cooney? And I don't know her personally. In fact, I should call her up and just say, hello, Art Sherpa. I want you to know how you've influenced my life. You guys, she is all about promoting artists. She's all about promoting artists. I am making these pens inspired by artist poet girl Jamie. I'm making flat pens. She made hers out of very cute, adorable. She made hers out of adorable little bottles. I don't have that die, so I'm making mine like feathers because I figure, you know what? All of you guys have a book page. If you have a pen, all you need is a pen insert. You know, what are these called? Pen refills? And a book page. And then you could try this project. You guys know me. I'm all about trying to make it so you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. Saying that, I did buy my pens from Wish. I broke out and I bought my pens from Wish. You agree with me, Dee? I think it's... What did you do, Carla? I didn't see what you did. What did you do, Miss Carla? Carla, what did you do? Tammy's saying that Cinnamon and Maridol. And first of all, Don't you love the name that she's named Cinnamon? I mean, I think that's really fabulous, okay? Her mom must have rocked it. So, don't you love, so Tammy's saying, Maridol and Cinnamon had a couple of other small channels start the CAC, and they grew their channels from almost nothing. So there you go. Hi, Joyful. So you guys, if you find somebody you like and subscribe, watch their videos. If you really want to support them, watch the ads in the beginning. Guys, sometimes on my videos, they put the longest ads. Oh my God, and the most ridiculous ads. My sister called me the other day, and she goes, I was watching your channel. She goes, I decided I didn't get to come for your live stream, so sometimes she comes. Although she lurks, she doesn't, because she's not a crafter. She says she appreciates and respects the art of crafting. So you guys want to know what ad they had before my video? That bathroom spray, the poopery ad. I laughed so hard. She's like, I guess they think your art stinks. I was like, I don't know if it was a comment on my art, but thanks for sharing. APG saying Cinnamon's mom is Ginger. Her name is Ginger Cook, and she paints on YouTube also. Oh, awesome. Well, then we all have to go over and check out Ginger, Cinnamon's mom. You guys, I don't know her personally, but I can just tell you, her passion for, like, helping other people, I have to tell you, that just means so much to me. What's in it for her? Except, you know what is in it for all of us? Is that we're part of a community. And a community is stronger with members than it is singularly. And I know she's tried really hard to get the arts community noticed specifically on YouTube. You know, I know that the gamers are the ones that make a lot of money because the gaming industry pays a lot for the ads and whatever, right? And I mean, there's how many, I mean, if I'm getting a poopery ad on mine, you know, you're in the middle of packing too. Sherry, did you find a place yet? All right, all you lurkers, say hey. Hi, Grace. Okay, I think I'm gonna glue a couple more, and then I'm gonna cut some that I've already glued. But you guys, wouldn't these be like fun? Cassandra's gonna make them for her niece's birthday. Aren't you, Miss Cassandra? She makes them for birthday favors. So I'm gonna do them as a giveaway on my channel. Okay, on my birthday week. You guys, it was Carla's birthday on... Carla, was it your birthday yesterday? It was your birthday yesterday. You're done coloring book pages? Awesome. You know what else you could use? If you have kids like me who are still in school and they give you all that homework, you could use their homework to make these pins too. Okay, everybody, we sang happy birthday to Cheryl. Now we need to sing happy birthday to Carla. And Carla, I do have an envelope full of whale magazines to send you. I have not gone to the post office. I will. It will not be for your birthday. Maybe you'll get it by Valentine's Day, but I will send it out to you soon. All right, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caged Fish Carla. Happy birthday to you and many more. We love you, Carla. You guys go over to her channel and be inspired. She will inspire you. The other thing, hi, Crafty Panda. The other thing I wanted to tell you about, oh, you're sweet, Carla. I'm not a great singer, but you know what? I can sing happy birthday. I can sing happy birthday. The other thing I wanted to just let you guys know is if you do go and subscribe to somebody's videos, watch them. Just even if you watch a few minutes of it right after you're subscribing. Somebody was posting, and once again, Creative Arts Collaboration, that YouTube was taking away some of her newest subscribers, and I think it was because they hadn't watched it. They were just subscribing and not watching. So, and check your subscriptions. If there are some of your favorite people that you really enjoy, make sure you're still subscribed to them. You know, and make sure you click that little bell button if you want to see when they have a new video or when they go live. It's just super simple to go and delete it. You know, delete the notification from your email if you don't want to get it, rather than not getting anything. That being said, I don't always get the notifications. Like, if I'm not on top of it, I'll totally miss your notification, Carla. I don't know why that is. I know it seems silly, but I will miss it. Hopefully this stamp is dry. So, you got a timeout. It says you talk too much. You know what? That happens to me all the time. It happened to me today in your stream. I don't know what I was going to do. I was trying to tell you something. Oh, you're talking about your apartment thing, and I was trying to tell you in the chat that would be grounds for you to go and talk to them about possibly, if you don't want to stay there, getting out of your lease, because, you know, doing renovations on your apartment after you've moved in and requiring you to incur costs to move out is not, I mean, to kennel your pets, and I don't think that's cool. I mean, I don't think that, I know you couldn't do that here. I don't know what the laws are where you are, but I know you couldn't do that here. So I was trying to just mention that to you in the chat, but it kept timing me out. So you guys, get out your jelly printed book pages. Start with your all the cool bits and pieces, because I know if you guys are like me, you are addicted to making jelly prints, and you will have jelly printed book pages. And if you guys want to learn how to make your own concentric circle stamp, head on over to Carla's channel, Caged Fish, here on YouTube, and she has a great tutorial on how to make. And you guys can support her channel. She has a couple of tutorials. One of them is a paid one and one of them is a free one. So I don't know what the tutorial costs now, but at the time that she did it, I think it was $5. The paid version. Guys, support each other. You know, it's a cup of Starbucks coffee. It is a cup of Starbucks coffee. So go and support each other. I should know better not to mess. You guys, I can't help it. I'm like poke and mess things, even though I know I shouldn't do it anyway. My pens have like a little lip on them, and I was trying to like, whatever, I was messing with it. Just need to let them dry before I cut them. I'm going to do a few more, and then I will start cutting my feathers. But if you guys find an artist you really like, you know, supporting an artist in a way that's just not even, doesn't do anything. You just watch them, like their video, watch the ad at the beginning. That's it. How's babies? How's mama? What? Did someone say Starbucks? It's a cost of Starbucks. Or, you know what I mean, a $5 cup of coffee. What, I missed what you said. Are you asking me, Linda? How am I? Who are you asking? Oh, Malia? Hey, has anybody heard from Miss Malia? Oh, Sherry, we'll definitely put your daughter in our prayers. Are you here, Miss Malia? Did I miss you coming in? I would have been beside myself in anger too, Carla, over all that. Oh, Malia. Oh, Malia, we love you, love you, love you. What are we hurraying, Grace? I missed it. I did sing happy birthday to Miss Vera May on the day she was born. You became a great grandma today, Grace? Oh, congratulations. Post the picture of your baby, of the baby in the Facebook group. Aww. Malia, we love the pictures of of baby Vera May. You were lurking earlier. You lurk away. Are you talking about wanting to eat a burger, Hottie Popo? Congratulations, Grace. Congratulations. You guys, I don't even have one grandchild yet. I have an 11-year-old. My daughter, my oldest daughter, my 26-year-old daughter told me I had my own grandchild, okay? Without missing a beat. She said, you had your own grandchild. Congratulations, Grace. We're so happy for you. And congratulations to our lovely crafting mama, Malia, and baby Vera May. How's Lily, Malia? Is she taking it well? Is she kind of all into baby Vera May, or is she like doing the opposite? She doing the opposite. Then you beat me, Susan, because I don't have one. And I don't, you know. Malia did put, oh my God, you're so, Lily's a wonderful big sister. Oh, awesome. I'm so happy for you. And how's Brian? Is he busy burning bread for you? Is he busy burning the bread? Burning the bread. So if you guys come back the week of February 12th to 18th, I will be doing a giveaway. I will be doing lots of giveaways, and maybe you'll get one of these cool little APG Jamie inspired flat pens. Oh, Malia, that's so awesome. He cooked you a ham dinner? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, don't you think that anytime somebody cooks for you, if you're like the primary cook in your family, don't you think anytime somebody else cooks for you, it tastes better? I do. Okay, I'm going to love these. These are going to be super cool feathers. Kara wants to know, did you save a piece on your necklace for later? Renee, you're hilarious. Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. Okay, guys, that is so funny. You are funny. All right, I will confess that I think the book pages make a thicker. I have one more, and then I'm going to start cutting. I think the painted book pages might be better than the magazine pages, but I don't know because I haven't cut up the magazine. Usually I make my feathers out of magazine pages, jelly printed magazine pages, because I like it, you guys, because I can. How many of you guys, all right, I have to confess, I have a confession to make, okay? I'm not usually very envious of people's haul videos, but I have to tell you, those acrylic inks that everybody was buying that are normally like $6 or $7 a bottle, because I have them, because I like them, those acrylic inks that everybody was buying at Hobby Lobby this week for $1.49, I have to say, my jealousy meter was a little up. My crafting supply envy meter was a little raised. I'm just glad that I don't live near Hobby Lobby, because I would have probably bought all of them. They would have probably had, I don't know how many of those inks they have, but I would have bought all of them. Where's Scotty? We love our Scotty. Hi, Carrie. How are you, Mama? How are you feeling? You've been jellying with those inks? Trace, I'm telling you, if I lived near a Hobby Lobby and I could buy those bottles of ink for $1, oh, forget it. I would have bought like, I'd have probably bought $100 worth of them. I would have bought a Hobby Lobby. Kara said she stopped by 2 Hobby Lobbies and she didn't find anything good. Don't even talk about the $100.49 inks. Did you find them too, Renee? Did you go get them? I don't know what color my pens are because you can see it at the very bottom. But, you know, you can do it however you want to. See, the bottom of them, do you see? Like, look, the bottom of the pens, see? I mean, unless I cover it up. Tammy, you scored, you scored, you scored. Tammy scored, Tammy scored, Tammy scored. You're still sore, but you're getting better? Oh, I'm happy, Carrie. I'm making these flat pens inspired by APG Jamie, Artist Poet Girl Jamie. She made some out of some really cool medicine bottles, and you guys know I'm going to be doing my birthday extravaganza. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of stuff, and I thought it would be really fun to make some things to give away. And you guys know how I love any excuse to use painty papers, junk mail, painting book pages. You know how I love any excuse to use that. Some of these need to dry a little longer. You can tell because they get a little, this one might be dry enough. They're a little mushy. Mine has little caps. Well, it's because I bought them off of Wish. You know what, Jamie? You know what? I did go to not the art supply, the office supply store here and look for pen refills, and they were so ridiculously expensive here that I was like, And I thought, maybe I'll get them by the time. I didn't think I'd get them this fast. So I'm just telling you, I bought a bunch of things, not tons of stuff off Wish, but I bought a few things, and usually it takes a really long time. This was one of the few things that I've bought that doesn't take a long time. So that is my big 411 for all of you that have ever, and I don't buy, you guys, if I can help not buying something, I do. I don't buy, if I cannot buy something, I go with it, you know? If I don't need it, I don't buy it. And you guys, I really need very little. Although I am really, paint is like a big deal. Like that ink paint, those inks I would have definitely bought. I would have definitely bought. I would have definitely bought the ink. You guys, and I don't cut mine the same way anytime. You guys, I can't, I think I have ADD or something. I don't know. We'll see. Then all you do is you get them in kind of a shape you like. You can always go back and fix it, and then you just start cutting like this. But you do have to let them dry completely. You don't want to mess with them after you've cut them. You want to let them dry because they will dry stiff when the glue completely dries. And if you cut them too soon, they gum up your scissors. Just telling you. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. Hattie Papa says she can't buy anything for 30 years now. Susan, you got a brand new house, and I'm so excited for you guys. I'm over the moon for you. I am over the moon for you and your new house. You're going to so love your new house. It's going to be worth all of it. It's going to be worth it. You are going to love your new house. You're going to be like, woohoo, I moved. I've got my new house. I'm all in. I'm going to be loving it. We're all happy for you, Susan and Bet. Good night, Carla. Are you going to stream on Sunday, Carla? You guys going to head over and stream on Sunday? If you guys go over and subscribe and click the little bell on her channel, you'll hopefully get a notification if YouTube is up on it. And she streams on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. No, it's 9 a.m. my time. So what time is it? 2 p.m. your time? What time do you stream, Carla? 2 p.m. Eastern on Sundays and 2 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays? You guys, the problem with living in Hawaii is that we don't celebrate daylight saving time. We don't have it. And so sometimes the time thing is like a little bit. Okay, voila, one done. It just needs to totally dry, but it's just easy as that. 2 p.m. on Sundays. And she's going to be painting paper on 2 p.m. on Sundays. So all of you that love painting papers, head on over. You will enjoy it tremendously. Like and subscribe. Okay, so now I'm going to make my pile over here. I'm going to put those over there. Because I cannot craft neat. I don't care how many times I try to craft neat. My life never deals me with the neat crafting. Granted, I am crafting on like a 2-foot table, so I should just like let it all go, but this one's a little too wet. Let me find another one. Hopefully this one's more dry. Night. You'll be on your craft retreat. Ooh, Mary Kay. Mary Kay is going on a craft retreat, and we're excited for you, Mary Kay. We are excited for you. Mary Kay, we are excited. Linda, I can already see yours. Yours are going to be like so amazing. You're going to be like, oh, thanks for trying, Lynn. It's all good. It was just a thought. It was just a thought, and I appreciate, first of all, I appreciate you even going and you even calling for me. You got 28 inks, Danina, for me? Oh, girl, you don't have to give me anything. I will send you the money. I will message you from Facebook and I will PayPal you the money. I don't want you to spend your money on me. I'll send you the money for the postage. Thank you, Miss D. If you can get them, I would love it. You guys, I used to have a really good friend. She's sort of like, she goes through crafting spurts of where she crafts all the time, and then and when we're still good friends, but she's not crafting right now. But she used to go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and she would send me, like, she would be video chatting me, like FaceTiming me from there saying, okay, this is on clearance, that's on clearance. And she did it like, she would do it randomly all the time. And then like once or twice a year, she'd save it all up. Once or twice a year, she'd send me like a huge box. I mean, I paid her for it, but she'd send me a huge box of stuff that I can't get, you know? And because she was on a spending freeze, and because I never buy anything, but mostly what I would buy would be paint or dyes, because you guys forget it. I told you guys my glue story. I went to go buy glue and it was on sale. It was like double the price of what you buy it online. right, if they have them, awesome. Hi, Scotty. They probably got 3, Lynn. Hey, but you know what? You at least looked in. I appreciate it. You want inks to play with on your tiles? Can I tell you, did you guys, okay, how many of you guys watched those Creativation videos? So go and check out, type in the search bar, Brutus Monroe, which is Christopher Allen, and Creativation 2018. Okay, he makes these sprays that once you heat set them, once you use a heat gun on them, they become permanent. And you can spray them on tiles. And I was like, oh no. I don't know how much they are. I didn't price it out. But he's a really small company, so he's always offering coupons and things like that, and that sort of thing. So but when he showed his inks or his sprays, and they're these really deep pigmented colors, they're beautiful. But they work on tiles, Sherry. Just an FYI. But I know you're not buying anything right now either because you are focusing on your move, and I get that. Okay, so don't be discouraged if your feathers kind of look a little funky. You can always go back and trim them later, but let them dry completely. Let them dry completely, because what you'll find is what looks like this now, when they dry, they stiffen, it looks better. All right, let me see if I can do a colored one. These are still sort of wet and damp. Hopefully they won't gum up my stance. You've seen a few of them, APG? You bought what, Tammy? You bought the inks? The gel mat sold out? Oh, you bought his sprays. Yes, go over and watch Shannon Green at Creativation. She's so funny. Don't you guys just love her? She's like, I have to say, like, she's one of my favoriteest YouTube artists. And guess what, you guys? Okay, you ready? One of the big giveaways for my birthday week is I have made one of her, I've gotten one of her custom keepers, and if you guys haven't gone over and checked out her custom keepers, go on YouTube, check out Shannon Green Custom Keepers, and you can see these really cool vinyl notebooks that she makes. She makes them out of used billboard vinyl, and they're fabulous. So I have a few of them, and I filled one of them with painty papers. You cut yours upside down? Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the Brutus Monroe gel crafting mat. I did see that too. Guys, I'm not buying anything like that. So I am definitely, you're liking these more, Heather? Look, you could go and watch APG's channel, her video. She made hers out of cute die cuts, you guys, out of really cute perfume. These really cool Sizzix dies that I loved. Like if I had that, I would have made them, but I don't have the mini pins either, so I don't know. But I wanted to make a project that everybody could do, that you really didn't have to go out and buy anything to make, that you pretty much had in your home, with the exception of the pen part. I mean, but I'm sure you guys all have some pens in your house. You can make one. I do think it works better with book pages. Although I haven't cut my magazine pages, so we'll see. So I am going to give away, I'm going to do a giveaway on, I don't know what day I'm going to do it, but I have a custom keeper, a Shannon Green custom keeper, and it's filled with painty papers that I made. I'm going to give away that. Your birdie's upside down, your flying bird. And I'm going to give away those journaling bookmarks that you saw, or journaling charms. I've also made some I've made all kinds of beaded journaling charms. I've made some eyeballs. I'm going to give away a collection of eyeballs, of my paperclip eyeballs. I've got some good stuff. I'm super excited about it, you guys. I'm super excited about it. So I'm super excited. APG, are you still here? Did you leave? How many viewed hours do you have? Do you have enough? You're here. Do you have enough viewed hours? So I'm gonna do a whole bunch of, and I have 2 so far. Two guests for my birthday week extravaganza. And I'm excited about that too. It's the first time I've been excited about my birthday in a long time, you guys. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. You didn't get the letter? I didn't get the letter either. But I just didn't know, like. So you guys, APG is going to do a video. When are you doing your video? In February? What's your video on, Mama? Your February 9th video? And she's going to include some artists in her description box that could use some YouTube love. So if you guys make sure you go over and subby and like, click that bell. I also may give away one of my, I've got so much stuff. I'm trying to get my calamaring done so that I can find what do you really want, Sherry? This is the first day you've done art in a month? Oh, awesome. You know what it is, Tammy? I have birthday phobia. Okay, I don't have birthday phobia for you, but for me, this is what a birthday brings up. Now, granted, I had a wonderful childhood. Okay, I had a wonderful childhood. My mother was amazing, and I had great birthdays, and it has nothing to do with her. For me, what happens, and this is so stupid, but I'm just sharing it, okay? Okay, so APG's saying on February 9th, if you don't get the link in advance, folks can add their link to the comments. Awesome. So on her February 9th video. So you guys go over and support that. It will help all of these lovely YouTube channels that we want to see continuing. So this is what comes up for me with birthdays. Okay, please pipe in. And you guys can tell me I'm completely crazy, and that's okay too. Because Hottie thinks I'm crazy. You guys, he does not understand any of my ridiculousness surrounding birthdays, because birthdays to him are just another day, and that's all good. They're pens, Miss Carrie. They are pens. Let me find something to write on. Look, they're pens. This is inspired by APG. She did a project. Hers are really cool perfume bottles. I'm definitely going to get that dye. I'm going to have to get some mini pens. I don't need to dye, so I'm not. I can't. Anyway, back to birthdays. I'm getting off on the subject, thinking about dyes, and that's not good. Dyes is in dyes for your die cutting machine for those of you that are not crafty. What comes up for me in birthdays is it causes me to reflect on what I haven't done. Okay, and it makes me go, okay, what haven't I done? And I know this is stupid. Okay, so please hear me clearly. I know it's not reasonable to feel like that. But it's just me, and that's just how it works, right? Because we all have our own ridiculousness. And it's just my ridiculousness. So usually around my birthday time, I sort of like evaporate. You know, like I make myself invisible. Remember I told you guys how to make yourself invisible? At least for the going through the baggage claim, the baggage checks at the airport. Anyway, and I usually reflect, and it usually I usually get in a funk, because I look at myself and I go, I could have done more, I could have been better, or whatever it is, right? I reflect on what worked and what didn't, and just like all of you, I have an inner critic that doesn't stop sometimes. So as an adult over the years, I've just sort of like stopped celebrating. And this year I'm getting excited. It's supposed to motivate. Well, I don't know. You guys, I'm a weird one. I can't help it. Hi, Susan. Welcome, welcome. The list of what I haven't done. Oh my God, Renee. Please. I have plenty of things on my list. Plenty of things. Although I can say the older I get, the less and less some of the things seem really important. But it's still, I don't know, it was for many years just filled with this sort of like, you know, like some people get that way at New Year's, like they go, oh, I made all these resolutions. Well, mine was my birthday. That being said, this year I'm excited about it because I'm spending it with all of you. I'm going to celebrate for a whole week, and I'm going to get to calamari. I'm going to get to give away some of the cool things that I love, that I've made, to all of you, and I'm excited about it. Oh, you want the custom keeper? Well, maybe you'll win it. Renee, just like everyone else, I have my own chisel. You know, I have my own chisel of stuff that I haven't done and wanted to do, and it's ridiculous. No, calamari is Susan's version of the KonMari method. I'll have to find that video. I never laughed so hard. I probably sound like a laughing hyena. So, one of my kids gave me that book. Because what is it called? Is it called The Art of Letting Go by Maria Kondo? What is it called? I have it somewhere. In fact, maybe I'll give that away. Bo shizzle. Oh, thanks, Dee. So, anyway, it's like cleaning out your stuff. So I'm talking about the KonMari method, and Susan, Hottie Popo, goes, okay, just one question. What is calamari? And like we're all in this whole thing talking, and I'm like thinking to myself, what do you mean? What is calamari? I said calamari squid, and then Susan pipes up and she goes, well, what does squid have to do with it? You guys, she thought the whole time that I was talking about I was purging my calamari. It made me laugh so hard. I laughed so hard I cried. Oh my God. I laughed so hard that my side hurt for like 2 days. Between that and Pocket Man, oh no. Oh, and also BJ's pickle dish, and guys, we've had some good laughs. We have had some excellent laughs. And the lizards in the toilet roll, oh my God. So today, okay, our lawnmower broke. You guys want to hear some of my, you want to get into the, you guys, I Love Lucy. I'm convinced that I'm channeling Lucille Ball and her ridiculousness. Oh, and the ham necklace. Oh my God. Scotty's mother's ham necklace. That was hilarious. Oh my God, I cried so hard. The ham necklace was brilliant. Okay, so our lawnmower broke. Okay, we got this brand new lawnmower. Okay, can I just get real with you guys? Can we just get real? Okay. Hottie is good at many things, but he is not mechanically inclined. And he breaks things. They just break. Like I told you about his car, he has got mechanical issues. So I should have, you guys, you would think after all the years that we've been together, I would know this. Now, he doesn't do anything to them. They just break. And then he tries to put them back together. Pocket Man and the lizards. I know, right? We have some more lizard stories. I'll tell you some more of those. Those are, oh my God. Anyway, the lizards are all the geckos and lizards that live here in Hawaii. And they're plentiful. So, you guys, my yard looks like a jungle. And you guys know my thing with the lady and her and the birds pooping in the yard. Okay, so she knocks on the door the other day. She's been knocking on it for days, but I sometimes when I see her, I don't answer. And I think she did see me running down the street the day after the coffee, so I'm sure she's got the full idea of the extent to which the ridiculousness in which I will go to in my life. So she came over, and Hottie was home, and I let him answer the door, you guys, okay? And she started on him about the birds pooping back there. You're married to Hottie's twin, Tammy. Tammy, he cannot fix anything like that. I have to fix it. And you guys, I cannot. Hi, Heather. Heather, you could go back and listen. You will laugh until you cry, Heather. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. The Pocket Man one, oh my God, Heather, that was too much. Pocket Man was so ridiculous. So anyway, so you guys, I don't even know the bird poop lady's name. I should ask her name. I don't know her name. I just see her coming and I hide because I don't feel like dealing with it. Okay, so Heather, this is how it works in my life. I live in Hawaii, and I do woo-woo. Woo-woo's energy work. Susan calls it woo-woo. Everything grows around me. You guys, I don't do anything. Like, people used to bring me their dead plants, and I think it's just the energy. You know, it's just the energy. So my yard grows at a substantial rate faster than everybody else's that lives in my neighborhood. In fact, Hottie said today that our yard has an afro, okay? And you guys, he's got that kind of hair. Her name is Bird Poop Lady, okay? So Hottie has, I shave Hottie's head. He could have an afro. Guys, he could have like full on, like, he could have full on afro. In fact, he does. Except he rocks the bozo because he's got like a bald spot in the middle of his head. Anyway, he's a whole nother thing. Good night, CJ. So anyway, so he comes home. So the lady knocks on. So what was yesterday? Sunday was his only day off. Okay, his only day off, and he's got this painting to paint of this beach and this lady on the beach. Like, because when you live in Hawaii, you do multiple jobs. You don't get married to one. You do multiple jobs. You do whatever it takes because the cost of living is really high here. And this is our busy season. And so he does all kinds of stuff to make money. And, I mean, we both have. You just can't be. Hawaii definitely puts your ego in check. Like, if you think you come here as like some big engineer, there won't be a job for you. You'll be like washing dishes and bussing tables. Cannot be proud here. You just have to go with it. And that's just the price of living in beautiful weather all the time. So his only day's off on Sunday, and he's been planning and plotting this whole day to do this painting, right? But I know how he rolls, you guys. I know how he rolls. Hottie's twin lives at your house, okay? It's ridiculous. Hottie's twin lives at your house. So I've been mentioning to him that our lawnmower needs to be fixed. Okay, you guys, he has been using the weed eater to cut our lawn. Okay, and we have, you guys, I have all these exotic plants in my yard. Now, I did not plant all of them. Some of them I did plant, but not all of them. Because I told you people bring me their plants. My yard has like gone ballistic. Now, the magazine pages weren't so bad. I could go back and shape it better. The magazine pages aren't so bad. Kind of like in the magazine one. Okay, so he's been cutting, and I can't, you guys, I refuse to try and cut the lawn with a weed eater, okay? Because I already have my I Love Lucy moments, and we also have these like big sort of cactusy, they're not cactus, but they're like succulents. I'll take a picture of it sometime and show you. And cutting your whole thing with a weed eater is ridiculous, okay? And the grass grows, in our yard, it grows crazy fast. In other people's yards, it doesn't. Don't ask me why. We don't do anything. We don't put chemicals. We don't do anything, okay? So I don't believe in all that stuff because, you know, it leaches into the water you drink. At least it does here. I'm not saying for you guys, do your own, however works for you. So Sunday rolls around, and I said to him, you know, we should get the lawnmower fixed. I've been on him for a couple weeks. Now, you guys, our lawnmower completely quit, and then he took it apart, okay, because he's like, I can fix it. And you guys, he can't. Like, I should have done it. You guys, my shoulder's been hurting me so bad. Sitting on the floor and then trying to get your butt up off the floor after you've been on there for a long time. You need both arms to pull up or whatever. Trust me. No. And I'm not a mechanic person, but he cannot. I can fix things better than he can. And that's not good, right? So we took the lawnmower apart. Of course, he put it back together. Of course, it still doesn't work. So I've been on him about taking the lawnmower just to get it repaired. The lady knocks on our door on Sunday morning. And it was early. I want to say like 8. That's early on Sunday morning. To talk to him about the birds pooping in her yard. Because of the tree that's in the back of our house that is hanging over and that the birds roost in. Now you guys heard my videos. You hear the birds. They're loud, man. They love it here. They're amazing. So I was waiting for him to say to her, you know, bird poop lady, today's my only day off and I need to paint. I need to make this painting. But he didn't. I heard him listening to her and he's like, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm going to go and cut her tree. Oh my God, or cut the tree. Now you guys have to realize my house is up higher than hers, like a hill, like a mountain. You know, like this. So my tree is hanging as high up here, but her yard is down below. So he has to stand on like this, I don't know, 12 or 14 foot ladder or even taller. You'd be answering your door with a weapon. So anyway, I didn't say anything. You guys stayed out of it. You'd been proud of me. I'm like learning to keep myself together. I was like, I'm not getting into it because I would have told, me, I'd be like, lady, please, seriously. Like, I'm sorry nature likes to poop in your yard. I'm sorry that my yard grows and yours doesn't. I mean, if she had her way, we wouldn't have anything. I think we wouldn't even have grass. Like, I don't know. She started on him, telling him, well, this one's seeding on this, and it's blowing seeds here, and it's doing this. You guys, my yard has an afro. It has an afro. You drive up and you look at everybody else's yard, and you look at my yard, and we cut it all the time. Okay, it's like once a week with the weed eater, of course. And so he stood on this 14-foot ladder, and he did the best tree trimming he could. And my lawn, it's bad, you guys. It's just, it rained it rained a couple days. And so the rain just brings growth for me in my yard. 8 a.m. is before coffee. You guys, it's a different world living here. If Kayala was here, she could totally share with you what it's like. It is so ridiculous. People just, I don't know, you guys. We just go with it. Thing is that she's lived in that house, I think, for 40 years. And, all I can say is this. You know how some people just have talents for whatever? My talent is things grow around me. People grow. And I don't mean physically they get larger. I'm talking about spiritually and, that sort of thing. Plants grow. Animals show up. Like, when I was a kid, my mother would be like, every day, she was like, please don't bring home any more animals. Please don't. And you guys, I would walk home from school and they would follow me home. So, anyway, to make a ridiculously long story short, he spent his Sunday trimming trees and he didn't paint his painting. At least I don't think he started it. I haven't seen it. I haven't bothered. Bird Poop Lady doesn't have anything else to do. She is old. She's old and you know what? And I understand that, Yeah, but between her and the man that lives next door telling me that these beautiful red hibiscus, and they grow like crazy. I've cut them down so many times and they grow like a tree. They're just gorgeous and really tall. And he always complains because the hibiscus fall in his yard. I told you guys about him. He's the banana leaf guy. The guy who told me that the banana leaf marked his bumper or something. I told you guys that whole thing. Kira says her youngest daughter named Shelly has every animal attracted to her. Well, maybe it's the name. I don't know. It's like, you guys, if it's going to be bugs are attracted to me, it's like everything. It's like, I just let it go now. I don't try not to think about it. It will be something else, Renee. It will be, you're right. But the bird poop thing is too much, though. The bird poop, like, I never have the nerve to come over and tell somebody, your birds are, like, pooping in my yard, and it's like, they're not my birds. It's like, anyway. Can't reason with ridiculousness. So that's what he did. He did that. What else did we do? Yes, the cat brought a mouse in right before the live stream, but he was home, so he took it out. So that was good, because then I was going to have to, and I was happy that he was home to do that. We have had a lizard explosion, a gecko lizard explosion. They are everywhere, everywhere. You got called Cinderella because of the critters, Trace? Oh, I have them too. Lucinda, I have the same problem. Fish too. Fish, you name it. Fish, everything. I can't even tell you. They do belong to the earth, right? But, you know, they poop in her yard, so it's my fault. Tammy says she has a rock her friend bought for her, and it says, "Leave me alone. It's for me." And you throw it at the neighbor's windows in case of an emergency. That's great. I'm known as Mother Nature. You guys laugh. One of my friends calls me that. Because, like, he used to get these, he had a boyfriend that would bring him these orchids, and they would die. You know, the kind of orchids you buy at the grocery store. I don't know what the actual kind is. You know, after they bloom, and he would bring them to me, and they would start blooming again. You guys, and they would bloom at all times. At one point in time, I don't have so many here, but when I lived on the mainland, and I lived in a cold place, you guys, my house was in, I had an apartment in New York City, and then I had a house in upstate New York. You know, orchids don't really do good on the inside. Man, mine would be like crazy. They would be like, at one point in time, I think I had like 40 orchids. People used to just bring me their dying plants. I have that still, although I've asked them not to, because then I start feeling responsible for it all. Well, I know I need to ask the boot. Yes, it's so ridiculous. Ask the birds. Night, APG. Thanks for this fun project. I'm excited and enjoying it. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you like them? Are they coming out good so far? You know, pick the other shape that you want. I just picked feathers because I thought everybody could do it. We love you, APG. Arts Poet Girl. Jamie, we love you. And I like your singing, Jamie, so don't ever stop it. Don't ever stop. Never, never, never. Take the bird poop lady of Venus flytrap plant. You guys, her lawn looks like she cuts it with a pair of scissors. It really seriously does. It looks like she cuts them with a pair of scissors. Her lawn. Because ain't nobody got time for that for me. I can't cut my lawn with a pair of scissors. You had a Christmas cactus that your in-law said was broken. What did you do? Plant it? What did you say, Mary Kay? Aw. Mary Kay, you do have a good heart. I just, you know, it's just like, you can't reason with him. And yeah, if you guys, I should videotape him sometime, you guys. You would laugh because he's really, really tall. And he's very athletic. Like, he plays tennis and does all this stuff. You know, he's all into that. And he's super tall. And the lady, I'm surprised the lady has the nerve to, like, talk to him. But she does. She does. She does. I'm surprised she does talk to him, but she does. You know? Have you guys ever seen that video where they show you, like, resting asshole face? And I'm not trying to offend anyone. It's, like, hilarious, like, It was popular several years ago. It's like a hilarious sort of take on people that have like this face that always looks like it has like a scowl on it. For women, they had one that was called resting bitchy face, and then they have for a man one that was called resting asshole face. Well, he has that kind of look on his face all the time because he always has this, and he's nothing like that. He just has like this big furrowed, like fur, like a big um, scowl. Like his not a scowl. When you're like thinking intently and then your eyebrows, like your forehead scrunches up? He has that. So I used to tell him he scared people, because he wouldn't even know. He would be thinking intensely and he'd have like this. He'd have like this scrunched up face. I told him he needed to go back to that. So he consciously tries to resting asshole face. Oh my God, Renee, you have to look it up. Okay, so you have to go on YouTube and type in resting asshole face and resting bitchy face. Oh yes, it's hilarious. It's like a spoofing thing. This was popular, and then they did it on Saturday Night Live. You guys, I used to run a company that had all these young kids that worked at it, so they used to send me all these things like this. That's how I know about it. Because when you work with millennials, you know all this stuff. Scotty says her sweet mother has resting bitchy face all the time. Does he look like Jeff Dunham's grouchy puppet? No, you guys. I just shaved his head for him because he's got this crazy hair. The kids always tell him he's rocking the bozo. He's got this crazy, kinky curly hair, and when he's got his crazy kinky curly afro going on, and he's got his like he wears glasses now, so maybe it's better. Maybe you don't see it so much because he wasn't wearing glasses then. He would just kind of frown, like he would be thinking intensely, haven't you ever seen? And then his forehead would wrinkle up. And he's really tall, so I think the height plus the crazy hair, his rockin' the bozo hair, as my kids would say. Although I just shaved all of his hair. Now he's just rocking a crew cut. He's rocking a crew cut right now. Oh, how is Millie, Lynn? You have one picture of your mother smiling and she's 85. Oh, Scotty. Hi, Misty Dawn. You had spinal and neck surgery? Ooh, Misty. Sending you love, sister. Sending you love. It does cut better, you guys, when you let them totally dry. She's miserable? Oh, no. Hi, Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. I am making flower pens. I'm making not flower pens, flat pens. These flat pens that APG Jamie. Hi, Joyful Gatherings. Feel better, Misty. We do. Making feathers. I'm making flat pens. If you guys go over and check her channel out, I'll put the link in the description box below after the video is over. She does hers out of beautiful medicine bottles. I'm making mine like feathers. But you guys make yours any way that works. There is no right or wrong. Cut it however you feel. Hey, Kath. Good night. Big hugs to you. You guys, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I appreciate that too. Hit the bell so you know when I'm live streaming. So you guys, it took me forever to make that video the other day. I was like out of my mind. Finally, I was just like, he was laughing at me, and I said, it is not funny. I said, I used to make videos all the time. I said, but this is like ridiculous. It was like everything that could possibly, and even in the end, when you guys finally hear the video, you'll hear, I think, one of my neighbors was like driving one of those trucks that goes beep, beep, beep. And I think that you hear the crazy dogs across the street barking, and I don't know. I tried so hard. It was like everything that, it was like the powers that be were just like not working. And you guys don't have to cut your feathers like I cut mine. I like to cut all like little bits on them, but you don't have to. You guys, I got timed out in Carla's live stream today. Every time I typed in, it just like said like you couldn't see my message because it got timed out. They said I was typing too much. Hi, Tanya. Oh, very cool. You're making your ATCs? You're making your power pack? Awesome. You guys put in the comments, who are your, I think you typed too much. I don't know how you get timed out. Ask, I don't know, but it timed me out. Like I was in the middle of typing something and it just timed me out. Only the wrench knows. No, because I wasn't timed out from the wrench. It just did it on its own. You got a heat gun? Oh, good. You know what? I didn't even try to use my heat gun on this because I didn't want to mess with the ink on the inside of the pins. So I didn't even try the heat gun. That's why I just let it just dry naturally. That's why it's good if you put like a thinner layer of glue. You could probably do this with school glue too, you guys. You probably don't even need to use like the PVA glue, but that's just what I have. I have my PVA glue. I have my PVA glue going on. I have my PVA. And you can go back and mess with them after they've totally dried, and I'll go back and trim them up some more after they've completely dried. But I'm liking them. I'm thinking they're going to be cool. I'm liking them. I'm liking them. You just write with them. I'm going to do them as a giveaway in my birthday week. I'm going to do them as a giveaway there. You have to have enough stuff made to do a giveaway. Write with them. Put them in your journals. If you journal, put them in your journals and use them. It has to do with the number of characters you type, Tammy says. You got a heat gun from a gift from your Secret Santa, Carrie? Oh, that's awesome. Just enough to bend, Heather. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, but you haven't seen my heat gun. That's a whole nother, Heather. That's a whole nother conversation. That is a whole nother ridiculousness. Hottie got me. One of you guys here on YouTube, you know, I didn't ask my family. My older daughter one time, I think I mentioned her name a couple times, and she was like, "Mom, we don't all want to be on YouTube. And so I was like, okay. So I try to be really respectful. Scotty saying, hi, Pat. We love you, Pat. We all need to be sending Pat some love. She's not doing well. We all send her big love, but she hasn't been feeling good. Oh, thank you, Joyful Gatherings. I did finally, at Jane's recommendation, add Super Chat at the bottom. Jane sort of gave me a fuss. She was fussing at me one day, and she said, why didn't I have a tip jar, and why didn't I have this, and why didn't I have that? And guys, I'm not always fast, but thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I'm not as good as Stacy. I can't sing on command. A cool moderator tip. That's right. So, Heather, I'll show you. Jane, thank you so much. Jane is a sweetheart. Janie is a sweetheart. She's an advocate for. So I will show you my heat gun, Heather. You ready to see my heat gun? So my heat gun died. And I had a little craft heat gun that I've had for probably 10 years or 15 years. And it died. So I told Hottie, one of you guys gave him that name. I think it was Crafty, be like Brenda Crafty, be like Brenda. So I asked him, he asked me what I wanted, and I don't know whether it was for Christmas or whatever. So I have a man tool. That's what I call it. And everybody makes fun of me. Ready? This is my heat gun, you guys. This is the heat gun that Hottie bought me. It is ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Look at this. Okay? Look at this. This goes up to 1100 degrees. You guys, this will peel paint off of a wall. I wanted a $20 heat gun. Okay? He bought me this. I don't even know. You guys, you can burn your skin off with it. Okay? I use it all the time, and I use it lovingly, but it is ridiculous, okay? So now you see. That's just a minor. That's just minor. Right? Men and power tools. Men, power tools, and remote controls, right? It's like, whatever. Whatever. So see, Heather? You asked for the $20 crafting heat gun. They're probably even cheaper than $20, right? Whatever. Whatever. Watch over my shoulder with that tool, yes. So you're gathering, you have two nieces getting married, Joyful. Joyful, tell me your first name so I don't call you that unless you want to be called that. Overwhelmed with ideas, so inspired. Better than watching a movie. Oh, you know what? I can show you. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Are you having to make things for their wedding? I mean, if you made these out of really beautiful, you could make these out of really beautiful scrapbooking paper, or you could even. I mean, they do look nice out of book pages. You could put these as like their little giveaways at the end of their night. Their little, you could write love letters with them. Be careful though, Clara. It gets so hot. That I'm telling you, you have to make sure it's on like 100 or 200 because you have to watch it. You can turn it up, and it goes really. It has like multiple speeds too. Because you can actually bubble your paint up off your book. Just no racy book pages. Oh, my racy book pages. You guys, everything happens to me. Racy book pages. If I ever send you guys something with racy book pages, can you just forgive me? Just not even think about it. Just know, oh, she must have liked the quality of the paper. Racy book pages. I am the queen of that too. I am so the queen of that as well. I make most of my stuff out of recycled stuff. You can use all of these techniques on scrapbooking paper, you guys. And I love scrapbooking paper, please. I love really nice scrapbooking paper too. I love all that. But I also love recycling, so that is why I do it out of this. Heather, it's intense. The heat gun is totally intense. Like I think you could melt plastic with it. I think you could totally melt plastic with that heat gun. You love to laugh when you find my racy book pages. You guys, I was making all kinds of junk journals and I have no idea, like, I didn't read the pages. I did not read the book pages. I didn't read them. It's like, you know how you make stuff and you just send it. I don't know. It didn't even dawn on me, you guys. I was like more about the quality of the page and, you know, because I was given the books, I didn't buy them. A small envelope of your trash was mailed. Thanks, Lynn. Yes, Heather, it would be great to do encaustic. You're absolutely right. It would definitely work to do encaustic. Well, I like to make book page flowers and stuff like that. You know what? If you go over to Crafting Mamas, I don't know if she still has it posted, but Diana, her name is Dee. She's one of the moderators, Diana, in Crafting Mamas. She made a ton of really cool stuff for her daughter's wedding shower. She made paper teacups. She made paper flowers. She made... I'm trying to remember. She did a shower. The theme was Beauty and the Beast, and so she did a whole theme of that. You know what, Tanya? We're not going to do the ATC swap. Probably not until April. Okay, does that work for you? You got a hard. Cheryl said she got a hardcover book at a thrift store, and it was a bad story. Well, if you paint over it dark enough, you don't see it. What was your dirty page story, Lynn? Tell us. Tanya, you know what? You'll get multiple people because what it'll be is this. So you'll send your pack to me, your power pack, your ATC pack. Everybody's going to mail it to me, and I'll put the parameters in the group, the Facebook group. So everybody will mail their cards to me. Then I'm going to mix everybody's cards up. So if you mail in 52 cards, you'll get back 52 different cards. So everybody's going to get like maybe one or two of yours. So they won't get just your whole package. That's what's cool about it. ATCs don't have to be perfect. I agree with you, Carrie. Okay, Lynn's saying she took a class on tag making and the designer gives you kits. They would be a beautiful gift for you. And you could jelly print with them too, Joyful. They would make really good. Yes. And you can buy these. You can buy them singular colored. You don't have to buy them like this. I bought these from Wish. They were like $2 for 50. And that was shipped. So I bought mine. Mine are gel pens. But you can go on there and see what they have. They're just called ballpoint pen refills. So Lynn says, and she used old book pages for the backgrounds. And Lynn follows the instructions. I finished the lovely Christmas tag. Well, Scotty, if you send in 10, then you'll get back 10. Whatever it is. Trust me, I've made enough that you guys will not all receive the same ones. You'll be fine, Tanya. And then Lynn says, and then above the devil piece it reads, penis. on your Christmas tag. she asked for another kit. Oh my God. The room roared. Well, this room did too. Oh my God. You know what? That's brilliant. That's awesome. Lynn, that would happen to me. See, so we're twins. Okay, so how the power pack will work is, you know what? Ideally, everybody would like their own 52 deck card deck, right? Back. You'd like the same. I'll say, put it this way, I'll say everybody will at least get 50 back, you know, because I've made, like, I don't know, I'm down to, I think I'm down to deck 5. So if everybody sends in 10, you'll get 10 back, but 10 different ones than what you sent in, okay? If you send in 52, you'll get 52. I just want you to be able to get your... Everybody probably wanted your tag. Oh my God. So you guys, so when my oldest daughter was in school, she went to progressive, both my older and my middle daughter, we lived in New York City when they were little, and they went to a progressive school. And they used to do like this penny harvest in New York City. If you've ever been in New York City, they have this thing called the, oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it now, but it's an organization that collects pennies to feed homeless and for food banks and that sort of thing, which is awesome, you know, which is really great. So we participate, and they ask the kids to make posters. They said, ask all the kids to make posters for the, I don't know if I can do these multiple. I can do them this way. I'm so slow. I make these out of wire all the time. Put wire in the inside, but I wasn't thinking. So they ask all of us to make posters with our kids, right? Or make posters. And so some of the kids, some of the parents did, and some of them didn't. And they all brought these. And in a progressive school, the whole idea is that you allow your child to do the work. Like the parents aren't like, you're not supposed to really, you're supposed to allow the child their own freedom of expression and, you know, let the teacher work with them. Like you don't take it on trying to make their work perfect and that sort of thing, right? So we were having this big like fundraiser, big donor day or something. I don't know, big fundraiser. And what was cool about this school, you guys, is that the school was multicultural and socioeconomically diverse. So you could be a really very wealthy person and be sending your child there, and you could be just a regular person and sending your child there. What was really cool about it is that everyone it was brilliant. I have to say, it was probably one of the best things I ever did for my older and middle daughter, was send them to school there. It's a little school in New York City called Manhattan Country School. Anyway, so we were having like donor day or grandparents day is what it was. It wasn't donor day, it was grandparents day. They don't even have donor day, but it's like, you know, something like where you're going to meet a bunch of people that could potentially help and give money to the school. And the tuition was based on a sliding scale. So it was really, I have to say, it was very progressive. Awesome school. Not easy if you're a controlling parent, though, to send your child there because you can't be. So we're putting up all these posters all over the school. And this one said, you ready? Ready this? Yes, post the tag, please. And they were like asking for this penny drive. So one of the posters right at the front of the door where all the grandkids are coming in says, please give us all of your small penises. Every penis counts. I laughed until I cried. I laughed until I cried. Of course, like, I don't know if the parent didn't see the child, like, put it out there, but it was like, I certainly saw it when we were, and I don't think the teacher saw it, because these are like little 6, 5, and 6-year-olds that are, or maybe 6 and 7-year-olds that are putting and doing this penny drive, and they're putting it all up all over the school. Please give us your small penises. I laughed so hard. It was so funny. Of course, they took it down. I don't know if any of the grandparents saw it, but I thought it was brilliant anyway. progressive school, they allow your children to spell when they spell and do, you know what I mean? It's like more laid back. And anyway, that was what it was, you guys. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. So that is how it worked. You guys, sometimes I think of the experiences I've had. Sometimes, like I've had so many ridiculous experiences like that. You forget them. Like you actually forget more than you remember because you've had them. And it doesn't, until somebody brings something up like that, you don't even remember it. You're just like, oh my gosh, seriously. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. I know, right? Group evicted from YouTube for selling penises for pennies. Oh my God. It was ridiculous. Scotty says it brings back. It was written in crayons, of course, Renee. It was totally written in crayons. Brings back memories of your ex. Oh my God. Scotty, you're so bad. Oh my God, you guys. I think about some of the stuff that I went through with my kids living in New York City and just schooling and, I think you actually go to school as a parent. I don't think your kids are really going to school. I think it's you. I think the schooling is for you. I think the schooling is, at least that's what it felt like for me when I had my kids, when my kids were younger and in school, I felt like I was having to be schooled, I won't say I feel like that here in Hawaii because the education is not the greatest here. But when you realize that really the education your children get is primarily from you, it's the socialization, and occasionally you'll meet some really special teachers, as I'm sure you were one, Scotty. My father was a teacher. My father was a math teacher. And I will say he was definitely one. People would come back year after year and talk to him about, what he'd done for them. But here in Hawaii, I will tell you, it is not the education system. They don't pay the teachers well enough, and the cost of living is so high here that many of them have to have 2 and 3 jobs, and that's not good. Anytime a teacher has to have multiple jobs. I'm not saying that you don't have to have a summer job. I know my dad always did, right? He always had some sort of side hustle, as my 19-year-old would call it. So you guys, she was my birthday present. Her birthday is 2 days before mine. So we're going to celebrate on the 11th. She's going to take the day off on the 11th from work, and I don't know what we're going to do. I told her to take her to do whatever she wanted. She was my birthday present. That was a good birthday present. That was a good birthday. But, oh my gosh. Renee's in the corner. Why are you in the corner? You're so funny. All your teachers had second jobs. You guys, the cost of living is so crazy here. It's so expensive. Oh my gosh, Scotty, I'm not even going to repeat that. That's amazing. Carrie, you may have to reboot. You may have to reboot. Somebody tell Carrie to reboot. Oh my God, the guy in the Guinness Book of World Records used a gripper. You guys are so bad. You know what it is, Heather? Oh my God, you guys. All right, so I did 3 at once. I'm going to have to definitely let this dry because this is a magazine, jelly printed magazine page. And, you know, some magazine pages like this glue better than others, and some of them don't. Oh my God, you guys, I'm not even going to read what you guys are writing in the chat. Can you imagine if, like, somebody new comes? They're going to think that we're, like, just totally ridiculously... They're going to think we're ridiculously perverted. Now, right about now, Sean would be coming. Okay, Sean, are you here? Sean? Sean? Sean, are you here? We do have one lovely gentleman that we've allowed in our group. And his name is Sean. He's a furniture maker, and we love him. He's hilarious, but he always comes around when we're talking dirty. Sean somehow has radar, and he lives in Ireland. I know, right? We're dirty old ladies. He lives in Ireland, so he like comes at the most. Usually comes for the woo woo. Okay, today is the full moon, and I'm not even going to ask you, or it's the beginning of the full moon. Full moon for some of you. Dirty ladies in a laddie. You're right. Oh my gosh, you guys! The neighbor's dog across the street is ridiculous. I would. The only kind of cool thing is I think that they're moving, so hopefully it won't be. It's a full moon there for sure. Well, it's actually tomorrow, the blood moon, but I know that, you know, the lurkers are laughing. They probably are. Sean always comes around though when I'm talking about dirty stuff. Don't you guys always see him? He always comes around like when I'm like focusing on the dirt. Focusing on the dirt. Focusing on the dirt. Pocket Man didn't need any pepper. Pocket Man. Oh my God, you guys. That was when I was like still like so naive and still like, oh, you know, let's just like everyone's art. And not that I don't still like everyone's art, because I do, but that was when I was like, I don't know, in my ridiculousness. Totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. He's Irish. It's a radar thing. He's awesome. Did you guys see some of the furniture he finished? It was really nice. It was really, really nice. Pocket Man wanted to be the gripper. I'm sure he did. He's ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. When I think about it now, if you guys had heard the conversation Susan and I had, like, on the phone, she was like, anyway, it was hilarious. So we will definitely do the woo-woo. So those of you that want to stay for the woo-woo, please join us. I want you to think about something you want to let go of. I really want you to, because of this, you know, the full moon and the new moon. The new moon is always a good time to bring new things into your life. The full moon is always a good time to release things that aren't working for you, you know, release energies, that sort of stuff. I'm glad you called me, Susan. I was like, you know what? My head doesn't think like that. I'm not looking. It's like so ridiculous. And it was right there, and I was stupid. I was like totally stupid, and I'm glad you called. So it is a lunar eclipse. It's a blood moon and a lunar eclipse. So it's a full moon and a lunar eclipse. And I think this moon is called is it called the wolf moon, you guys? So anyway, well, joyful, if you have some crystals charging, then you will love the woo-woo. So Susan calls it the woo-woo. It's just a meditation, a guided meditation. And what I want you, that I infuse with some energy. So what I'd like you to do is bring to mind some things that you'd like to let go of. And you don't even have to know for sure what it is, but maybe things aren't going so well for you at work. Maybe like a more peaceful work situation. So maybe you'll bring to mind that you'd like to release whatever it is in your way that's standing in your, you know, that's creating obstacles or standing in your way of having a peaceful work situation. Maybe it's in your relationships. Same thing. You're just going to bring to mind, you're going to release anything that's standing in the way from you being in joy, in bliss, having fun, feeling love, and feeling peace, right? So I would also invite you to include a couple of places on the earth that you think could use some good intentions. And you can bring to mind anyone in our group that's having a difficult time, please bring them to mind. All those that are struggling with physical problems, bring them to mind. All that stuff, bring them to mind. And you can include your pets. I advise you to include right where you live. Yes, anything that's stopping you from moving forward, anything that's keeping you, holding you back, releasing anything. And it can be, most of the time it's our thoughts, but it could be anything. There's really no out there. It's really all inside. So. Okay, and let's talk about protection. Okay, so the past couple of times we have done some energy work. Some of you have picked up other people's stuff, and that's because you're empathic and I'm that way too. So I shared with you some ways to do your protection. So I'd like to bring that to mind too, and I want you to put that around yourself too. Okay, so you're in your protection. You want to see yourself covered in a beautiful blue light, like the beautiful divine blue mantle that the Divine Mother wears. If you've ever seen a picture of the Virgin Mary, the Divine Mother, and she wears a blue cloak, that color, beautiful blue. Then around that, put yourself in a beautiful light of silver. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful silvery light. And then around the silver light, put a gold light, like a ring of gold around you. So you have a ring of blue, you have your blue mantle on, you have your ring of silver, you have your ring of gold. And then after that, I'd like you to put a fire, like a beautiful, like if you've ever seen a picture of the Sacred Heart, put that around you. A rainbow neutralizes and clears everything, Susan. Rainbow neutralizes and clears everything. So you want to have this blue light, this blue mantle, silver light, gold light, and a perpetual flame. A beautiful, beautiful fire all around you. Okay, so that is your protection. So you can put that in, and you should do it every day. Sometimes I do it a lot for myself, depending upon where I'm going. So all you need to do to participate is find yourself a comfortable place to sit down, or you can lie down. You can do this energy work with your eyes open or your eyes closed. I think if it's something you're not familiar with, if you've never done a guided meditation, doing it with your eyes closed often works better. But it's up to you. There's no right or wrong. You receive the energy no matter what. Okay? And on the inhale, you're going to breathe through your nose. Inhale through your nose. And you're going to exhale audibly out through your mouth. And that's it. All right? And I'll walk you through the rest. Kara's saying, is Shannon here? I don't know if Shannon's here. Are you here, Shannon? If you're here, Shannon, speak up. Ms. Care would like to know. Now, also include somebody else you'd like to have receive this work. Include your home, the land where you live, your home, because you need it to be filled with loving energy. You can include your pets, and you can include anyone you would like. Okay? You only have to think of them one time. You don't have to keep thinking of them over and over and over and over and over again. It works. Oh, thanks, Joy. You thought I said crafting memes? You're disappointed? I'm sorry. Bring anybody you want to in it. Bring anybody you want to. All right. And we'll only do it's probably going to be like 10 minutes. So and the other thing is this, if you don't want to receive the energy work, but you just want to stay around and listen, it's many people, they don't know if this is for them or not. All you need to do is say to yourself, I don't want to receive the energy, and you won't. You will, however, maybe feel better because we all are collectively connected, right? But you don't have to receive the energy work. But you can just stick around and see if you want to hear it, listen, and whatever. Okay? All right. Let's get started. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. On the inhale, you're receiving, and on the exhale, you're releasing. And you don't even need to know what it is. You can just say, I'd like to release whatever it is in my life that is not working for me. See yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the top. And when you look down, you can't see the bottom. This is your column of light. It is unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light with every inhale and every exhale to grow brighter and brighter. With every inhale and every exhale, allow your column of light to expand around your being, soul, spirit, 6 feet in all directions. Give your column of light the suggestion, heart of the earth. And with that, your column of light is right there, deep in the heart of the earth. Allow your column of light to take root deep in the heart of the earth. Give your column of light big tree roots, like big old oak trees. Allow your column of light to find its way to anchor deeper and deeper into the heart of the earth. Let's ask the earth to bless us with her energy. I see this energy like beautiful golden light, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it. Feel this beautiful gold earth energy rising up through your column of light and fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Feel it filling your feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your solar plexus, your heart. Feel it filling your throat, your head and face completely. And feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can easily and effortlessly imagine. Allow yourself to take a moment to feel your connection to the earth. I would like you to take a moment and see your column of light. Allow your column of light above your head to grow and expand with every breath. Give your column of light the suggestion, heart of the central sun, and with that, your column of light is right there. Allow your column of light to grow deep tree roots into the heart of the central sun. With every inhale and every exhale, allow your roots, both in the heart of the earth and in the heart of the central sun, to go deeper and deeper. Let's ask the central sun to bless us with her beautiful angelic energy. I see this energy like beautiful silvery diamonds, but you can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it any way that works for you. Breathe in and feel this beautiful diamond light pouring through your column of light, expelling any and all excess out your feet, out your roots, deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Feel it filling your head and face completely, your throat and neck, your shoulders and arms, your hands and out every finger. Feel it filling your back and chest, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your legs, your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to heaven and earth. I'd like you to focus on the point of light right below your feet, 1 foot below your feet. And on the inhale, I'd like you to receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, you're just going to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Ready? Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And release anything else. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And let go of anything else. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And let go of anything else. Allow your attention to rise up to the base of your spine. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, release anything that doesn't work for you. Ready? Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love and release in love. Allow your attention to rise up to your lower abdomen. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, let go of anything that doesn't work for you. Ready? Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love and release in love. One more time. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, release anything that's not working for you. Allow your attention to rise up to your solar plexus. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And release anything that doesn't work for you. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And let go of anything else. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And release anything else. And one more time. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Allow your attention to rise to your heart. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. One more time. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Allow your attention to rise up to your throat. On the inhale, receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, release anything that no longer works for you. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And one more time. Peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Allow your attention to rise up to your sixth energy center. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, let go of anything that's not working for you. Put your attention on the top of your head in your seventh energy center. Breathe in and receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And one more time. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And release anything that no longer works for you. Allow your attention to go 1 foot above your head. Receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom, and let go of anything else. And one more time, receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. I'd like you to put your attention in the point of light where you're connected to the heart of the earth, and in the point of light where you're connected to the heart of the central sun, and every point of light in between. On the inhale, receive peace, love, bliss, and freedom. And on the exhale, allow yourself to let go of anything that stands in your way, anything that's causing any grief in your life, or any obstacles in any shape or form, from all time, space, and dimension, and from all planes. Ready? Receive in love and release in love. Receive in love. And receive in love. And one more time, receive in love. I'd like you to bring to mind those that you'd like to include. Bring your pets in, bring your home, and right where you are on the earth. And then pick another spot on the earth that you think could use a little extra love or boost. Ready? Receiving love on the inhale, and exhale, you're going to send out peace, love, bliss, and freedom to the people, places, and things that you are bringing to mind. Ready? Receiving love and giving love. Receiving love and giving love. Receiving love and giving love. I'd like you to imagine an infinity symbol, and it starts in the heart of the angelic realm of the central sun. It crosses through your heart, it enters deep into the earth, crossing back through your heart and ending where it began. On the inhale, receive unconditional love from the divine source. And on the exhale, give back unconditional love to divine source. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. And one more time. Receive in love and give in love. One last time. Receive fully and completely unconditional love from the divine. And on the exhale, give back unconditional love to the divine. Ready? Receive in love and give in love. Receive one more time and give one more time. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. And please feel free to share whatever you've experienced. I always enjoy hearing what you guys experience. For everyone, it's different. She is totally hottie pro. I agree with you, Lynn. She is totally hottie pro. She is hottie pro for sure. Oh, you're so welcome, Care. You guys, the energy stays here on this recording. So if you feel like you want to come back and do it again, just notice that it's ending at 2 hours and 59 minutes. It probably started 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before this. So if you know, you can come back and listen. You receive, the energy stays alive. It has an intelligence of its own. There was a disturbance in the force. What kind of disturbance did you receive, Trace? Was it the big car, the big diesel truck that decided to pull up next to my house? Is that what you're relaxed? Ooh, good. Oh, Carrie, that's awesome. Yeah, there was a troll. There was two trolls actually, but Susan got him. Susan totally got him. Susan is on the mark, man. If you want somebody to ever have your back, it is Potty Popo for sure. You couldn't open your eyes. You had to keep breathing. It's fine. Whatever works. It was knocking you out to sleep, Cheryl. Know that you received it, even if it wasn't like the experience you expected. You received the clearing. You received what you needed. It just works that way. Cheryl, you receive it. Even if you fall asleep, you receive it. Your breathing is getting better. Oh, that's good, Dee. Sometimes our conscious mind just needs to take a break from it. The troll was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous, the troll. I really don't know what people get out of being a troll. It's so silly. It is ridiculously silly. Oh, we've had worse, Carrie. That one wasn't nearly as bad as some of them. We've had worse. So, Trace, tell me what you felt. Tell me what's going on with you. Ooh, good, joyful. I'm glad. You guys, today I did, I work on myself all day long. I do. Don't try to breathe as long as I breathe, you guys. Sometimes I don't even know how I breathe that long. Because you guys know it's not me. One day, if you guys come and hang out with me on a live webcast and body soul alignment, I'll fill you more in. You guys, this is not something I ever intended on. First of all, let me just tell you guys, I live invisibly. I really do. And so it was never my intention, and I don't even know how it all came about, but okay, you feel off kilter, amped up, and ready to throw down. All right, Trace, just keep breathing, and I'll work on you while we're telling, and then you just keep me informed. While we're on here, I'll just keep working on you. Sometimes what happens is the level of energy that you're releasing is our body personalities get so accustomed to like a defense mechanism. Does that make sense? Like, if you were always the tough kid, or if you grew up in a place where you had to be armed, sometimes it's hard for our bodies to let go. So and also the moon exasperates it, okay? Or how do you say that word? Exacerbates, makes it worse or more intensified. So it's like, have you ever met people that are just so set in their ways that they just can't release? So sometimes our bodies just need. So Tracy, because it's coming up, it's giving you the great opportunity to release it. So just focus on that energy right now. And whoever's feeling like agitated or feeling like less than zen, okay? Just bring that energy up now. And I'll tell you, so just bring it and bring up all the things that you don't like about it, okay? And when I tell you to begin, you just bring in whatever thoughts come, allow it, okay? Okay, bring up all those things, your agitation, the feeling, whatever it is. If you're feeling less than zen, bring up everything that you don't like around it. Ready? Bring it up now. Okay, just bring it to mind and I'll tell you when the energy stops. And bring to mind everything you don't like about it. This is a clearing. There's no right or wrong, just bring it up. Okay, tell me how you feel now, Trace. Tell me how you feel now. Okay, so everybody bring to mind. So Carolyn, just bring to mind, just allow yourself to feel and be where you are. And Trace, are you still with us? Okay, anything that's not zen for you, whatever it is. Sometimes it can be like, I don't know, the thoughts for me sometimes are like my annoying neighbors, right? Just the agitations that brings up and all how it makes me feel. Okay, so bring to mind whatever it is. You bring to mind your whatever's going on with you. Care, bring to mind that, and Tracy, bring to mind whatever it is. It's stuff that you want to let go of. So you bring to mind, and you can think of all the things that ways that you don't like it. Like I don't like my inner critic. Man, she just goes full blast. I don't like how it constantly builds on my mind. Just bring it to mind. Okay, ready? Bring it to mind now. All the things that you don't like about it. Just bring it to mind and begin now. Okay. Tell me how you're feeling now. Carrie, you tell me. Tracy, you tell me. I mean, all of you can pipe in, but everybody, please tell me. Thanks, Lynn. Okay, cool. So that's good, Trace. Care, how are you feeling? Okay, so let's do it again. Anybody that wants to release anything, you just bring it to mind. It can be anything. Say you want to release a career situation, a relationship problem, your inner critic, your messiness, your whatever it is. Things that you don't like in your life. Something you'd like to see a vast change in. And you want to just focus and bring all of those things to mind, whatever they are. Don't judge them. Ready? Do them one at a time, though. Just pick like one. So if it's like your inner critic, just pick that one. Don't pick like 10 of them at once, okay? So bring it to mind. Okay, so bring that fear space up, Trace. Bring that energy up, whatever you're feeling. Allow it to be. Bring it up and whatever comes with it. So just bring that to mind, Care. Just bring that fighting energy to mind. Ready? Bring it to mind. All you need to do, and everything you don't like about it. Ready? How it makes you feel. Ready? Bring it to mind. So bring whatever, release that grief, Danina, whatever it is. Just bring it up. Bring it to mind. And don't judge it. Anything that's going on with it, bring it to mind. Okay. Check in and tell me how you're feeling now. Hi, Amberly. No, it's like, it's not weird. It's like whatever comes up for you. You know, this big full moon is a big deal for all of us, you know, and especially if you're very sensitive and empathic, you pick up a lot of stuff. But maybe it's just release, you know? Oh, good. Okay, so bring to mind everything that's surrounding the physicalness that you're feeling, Care, and anybody that wants to release anything, just bring it to mind. Now, just bring to mind the panic or whatever it is that's coming up. Just bring it to mind. Bring that and everything you don't like about it, bring it to mind. Okay, we'll begin now. Okay. Tell me what you're feeling now. No, but Carrie, you know what? That when you feel stuff like that, that's a part of the release, a part of the purification. That's why I tell you guys drink a lot of water, because the energy that you've held on to in whatever form it isn't working for you, it has to release some way. Okay? And some of us are not willing to just give it up. Our bodies have held on to it for so long, right? That fight or flight reflex. So by drinking water, you're giving your body permission to flush it out. So it makes perfect sense that you may feel um, that you may feel that, even if you're not having kidney issues. I agree, Cheryl. Stress does settle in your body, and it does create lots of things. How are you feeling now, Trace? It's a good time to let go, especially with this powerful full moon. It's very, very good. You don't even need to know what it is, Trace. Just let it go. You don't need to know what it is. You're right, Lynn. Stress can wait in your body, and it comes up in about 6 months. You're better, but you're still shaking. Allow yourself not to hold on to any of it. Oh, cool. I'm glad it's getting better. You know, sometimes I work with people that are really, really sick. And generally, what the first thing that happens is I ask them what happened to them 6 months ago, especially 6 months prior to the diagnosis of whatever the problem is. And most of the time, it'll have been something really emotional. Yeah, just allow yourself to let it go. Give your body personality permission to let it go. Just tell your body it's okay, we can release this. It is onions. It is like an onion. It really is. Drink a lot of water, especially because you guys have been doing the woo woo with me. You guys, I drink a ton of water. Drink a lot of water and don't count the coffee that you're drinking as water. Hi, Maria. How are you? So, did anybody else want to comment, or do anybody else have anything else they want to let go of? Because we can do a couple more rounds of it. All you have to do is bring to mind what you want to release. You don't have to think about. You don't even need to know what it is. It could just be like, I'd like to release this feeling of anxiety. I'd like to release this fear. I'd like to release, or whatever the things that you don't like in your life. Like, I don't like the way this fear is making me feel. I don't like feeling this fight or flight. I don't like feeling this disturbance in my solar plexus. I don't like feeling this kidney pain. Oh, Dee, that's great. That's so good. It's so good. Guys, we got to be in a place of peace for ourselves. Really, really, really. You've been lurking and now you're lightheaded. Well, I've been working on you guys. I don't want to blast you all out. I blast myself out. Today I worked on myself, you guys. I knocked myself out. Is that how ridiculous it is? Knocked myself out. I did some work this morning with a client, and then afterwards I just said, I need to work on some stuff for myself, and I knocked myself out. So I get it. I get it loud and clear. I so understand it all. I get it. I get it. Does anybody else want to let go or release anything? It is good to have. You're so going to have to art tonight. Well, that's good. So Everly said she's been in a funk. What? You said, ha ha ha, I have two Shellys. I didn't know. You have two Shellys? Girls, I go through exactly what you're going through. You're not alone in this. Trust me, you're not alone. Not alone. So, I mean, if you want to do a little more, I'm always happy to do it, because whatever comes off of you comes off of me. And the more we allow ourselves to let go, the lighter and lighter we become as creation, creator energy, as humanity. Good night, Kier. Drink a lot of water, okay? Drink a lot of water. All right? All right, my lovely. Drink a lot of water. You know, I think what holds us back a lot of times, as far as the releasing thing goes, is we think we need to know what we're releasing, rather than just allowing ourselves to release whatever it is that isn't working for us. I mean, we know it's not working, right? But instead of us just allowing that, we want to figure it out. And sometimes it's better not to even know. That can be like stuff we don't even know we picked up. You know? Good night, Lynn. Love you. I hope Millie feels better. Sending you lots of love. Sending Millie love too. I hope she feels better, Mama. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on much. I'll just hang out for a little bit. If anybody else wants to comment, jump in and comment, you know. Talk about what you're going through, and we can work through it a little bit more. It's a great time to release right now because of this. The energies are supporting you in this release. This full moon, this eclipse, this blood moon, it's supporting you. It's supporting you. Joyful's adding something really that would really helpful. She says, she might add, during the tougher paths, she would write her woes down on a paper, which would be burned in the next full moon and released. That's awesome. I agree. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you, Trace. You have to be kind and gentle with yourself, and you don't know what you're letting go of. So allow yourself to be wherever it is and allow it to leave, however it looks like. And you don't need to know it's like we get caught up in thinking we have to know, right? It's better if you don't. It's better if you just allow it, whatever's ready to leave, to leave. I agree. Burn books are Tracy's jam. I like burn books too. You guys, it's better to just let it go. It's not working for you. It's like we hold on, like we hold on to memories like they're a badge of courage, especially bad ones, right? We don't hold on to the good ones. Maybe a few of them. But it's really good to release it and let it go. You guys, Danina's live streaming on Mondays, so I don't know what her time is, but if you guys go over and join her channel, it's called Crafting with Danina, and you can see her name right there. She's live streaming on Mondays. You can hang out and live stream and craft with her. It's better to let it go, man. It is better to let it go. You know what's so great about kids, Amberly, is like you can celebrate anytime. Their birthdays, you know what I mean? I'm so glad you crafted today, Carrie. You know, I know for those that don't really craft, they don't understand like how it gets you through a lot of stuff, but it certainly can. It certainly can. It can certainly get you through a lot of stuff. Carrie, you're doing great. You know, you just have to be where you are. Don't judge it. Just be wherever you are and allow whatever comes to come. You've been through a lot lately, Mama. So, if you guys aren't familiar with Louise Hay, she just recently passed, and she was quite old when she passed, but she wrote these amazing books. I think why I love her a lot, I mean, she writes about how when you are suffering, like what things in your body, like when you're suffering from an illness, what the emotional reason for it is. And I think what I love most about her is that, you know, she followed her path late in life and that she followed it with a passion. I get it. You have several of her books, Tanya? Yeah, I love her. You know, I think she passed recently, in the past few months. She's amazing. So if you guys aren't familiar with her, go check her out. She has some really cool books, but it might help you, especially those of you that are having some anxiety and going through some physical ailments and stuff like that, to read and understand. Yeah, I like Doreen Virtue too. I don't have a lot of her books though. Danita, you know how you can give back is just be in a good place for yourself. Yeah, the name of the book that I told you to read, Carrie, it was called, oh gosh, you guys, I go mindless when I'm doing this work and I can't, is The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. I can't recommend that book enough to all of you. If you've lost somebody, The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. And it's a great book. I would tell you anybody to read it. It's a great book. Carrie, I'm telling you, you'll read it. It's a very fast read. But you'll read it and it's a beautiful book. And it's has anybody read it? Yeah, The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. It hasn't been around that long. How long has it been around? When was it published? Somebody go to Amazon and tell me. But it's a great book. It's called The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. I'm not an affiliate, so I'm not getting anything for telling you. Okay, it's called, here, I'll type it in for you, Carrie. The Afterlife of Billy Fingers. Billy Fingers is a nickname. It's a good book. You can get it on Amazon. You can buy it in paperback. It's a good book though. Definitely worth reading. Yeah. That's it. That's the book. I don't know who it's by. It's by the guy, Billy Fingers' sister, but I don't know her name. I can't remember it. But it's a good book. I say get it for yourself on Amazon. Have them deliver it right away and read it holding it in your hand. Janina, you certainly had your share of grief, that's for sure. Carrie, you know, if you can just allow yourself a little peace and grace, just give yourself permission to have some peace and grace. Sometimes we are conditioned to think that we need to respond a certain way or be a certain way. It just takes it so personal, you know? It's so personal. So you guys, head on over. I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. That would be awesome. And head on over to our Facebook group, Crafting Mamas. You're all welcome to post your crafts. They don't have to be paper crafts just because that's what I'm doing. You can post whatever crafting you're doing. And the only thing that we ask is that, you know, you're kind to each other and support each other on your crafty journey. Like, you know, if you're gonna, when you comment on other people's artwork, that you're kind in the commenting. And that's really all. All right, you guys, I'm sending you guys so much love, so much love. And join me in my birthday extravaganza. It'll be from February 12th to February 18th, and have some cool, fun giveaways and have some special guests and hanging out. Support the YouTube artists you love. I love you. I love you so much, Trace. You have no idea. Support the YouTube artists that you love. Support them so that we can keep our little community going. And come back and listen to the energy work anytime it works. It's not on every single craft and chat, but it's on a lot of them. You guys enjoyed Crafting Live, head over to Crafting with Danina, like and subscribe. She crafts on Crafting Live on Mondays. And on Sunday is Carla Caged Fish. She will be crafting live. It's called Football Widow Sunday. And I think she said she's making panty papers. And I will be back with you guys on Friday. Friday will be Friday. I don't know what we'll make on Friday. I think I'm just going to keep making my my prizes for my giveaways. All right, my lovelies. Night. I'm sending you guys so much love. Night, Hattie Popo. Night, Beck. Congratulations on your house. Everybody send Pat big love. Pat, we kept you in the woo-woo. And thanks for hanging out, you guys. All right, lovelies. Aloha.